Yeah, I do. I feel like we're on a road trip with our dad.
Come on, guys, dance.
I was.
Feel it. Fucking let it out.
I thought you were videoing me, and I started dancing for your text message. You
Buddy.
were just texting. I thought you were recording me. I started going like this, and then I saw your thumb moving too much. I was like, he's talking
You
to
want to
his
be a
wife.
star so bad. anytime there's a possibility that someone might discover something about you. Hey, I saw you. I'm a producer. I saw you dancing on Bob Kelly's story 8 years ago.
And
Can you still move like that?
And Greg is like, I thought this day would come. I remember your face.
If I see a red light, I go. Everyone, I don't care what it is. I get out a stop sign, and I just start fucking dancing. Oh, I thought that was record.
I thought that meant everybody else stop. It's Greg time.
Yeah, stop. Great time.
anytime you see Red, you think somebody has a video camera. It's go time.
Oh, this is my moment.
Ambulance. What's up?
Hey, that was pretty good.
I'm pretty good. I've said this before, and I'll say it again many a times. I'll scream it from the fucking mountaintops. I was a dancer at some point in my life.
Yeah, you seem like you have moves. You seem very fluid.
I have dance in me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Chatham fucking Tatum O'Neal. What's his name? Chatham
O'Neal.
Chatham O'Neal.
Chatham, is that his name? Chatham? What's
It's Chatham O'Neal,
the guy who just
the
got divorced
Irish
today?
potato.
Is that Chatham?
Chatham.
No, Chanham.
The New Jersey town.
This is an impossible situation. It's Channing Tatum, but
Yes.
you might want to go back to Chatham Tatum O'Neal, the Potato Man, later.
They could be brought up. See, I'll say this about Bobby, and this is why I think we connect on this level that I'm looking to explore.
Dicks.
A blast off time.
We sneak in alleys late on Saturday nights. In between sets, where are you? I'm at the cellar. Where are you? The Grizzly Pear. I'll see you at Manila Lane in around 10 minutes for 3 minutes of lust and 40 seconds of jizz on your chin.
So it's 3 minutes of lust and 40 minutes of jizz.
Yeah.
No, 40
or 40 seconds.
We do
okay.
an elongated cum.
Yeah.
No. Far be it from me to get in the way of love. I'm just interested in the timestamps. is all.
Yeah, get it in there.
Yeah, he shoots rope. He heard a homeless man one night with his jizz. Remember that?
Yes, he said, because you know how I help the homeless. I like to go out and help
heard
them.
about this. I heard
Yes,
about
yes.
this. Yeah.
I don't have a lot of money to give away.
Sure.
So I say, you can drink from me.
Have me.
I say, drink
instead of
from
money.
me. Yes, I will quench your thirst with my elongated cum.
I'll be the homeless guy. Sir, do you have any money? I need like a buck or some change, anything.
And this is when I would place my hand upon your head. And I say, son, you've come to the right place. You've come to the right place. Now
It's so
drink.
cold out, sir.
Your thirst will be quenched.
I'm freezing inside.
How about a little warm, silky, smooth, juicy from old Greggy?
But my dog is cold too.
We call it Gregotine. It's like Ovaltine, but it's my cum. Is this how we usually do? Is this how podcasts happen?
No.
This is the only way I know how to do it.
Yeah.
I'll say that. The only way to do it is with Craig and off the rails immediately.
He's always off the rails.
Yeah, it's great, man. I was so excited. I had no idea he was going to be here.
He was literally, what are you, Brian Regan? No idea he was going to be here.
I've been working on it. I've been working on it, and thank you, Bobby.
You're welcome.
Oh, God.
No, just picturing him warming the bellies of homeless men with hot jizz.
It's not sexual. I always say it. It's
No.
for the pleasure of their belly, not their emotions.
It's close to Saita.
Yes, something warm. A little something warm for your belly on a Christmas
Lieu
morning.
of cash for a sandwich. I do have my jizz.
Now, can I say something about the sound?
I'd love to hear it.
Did you check the sound? Because it sounds hot. Are you sure? I know I'm going to get a call. Michael?
No, it sounds good. Who's going to call?
Call.
I don't
People call
trust
you?
Who calls
my
you?
2 producers. I don't trust them anymore because we've been going for 7 years. No, months of. I get a phone call. First I get an email from a fan. Dude, what the fuck's up with the sound, dude? I'm paying for Patreon now. And I'm like, I got you. And then I go listen to it, and your mic will be screaming. I'll be low, or I'll be high. You'll be low. And then I'll come back to them. I didn't hear it. And then they go, oh yeah, you're right there. I'm like, did you listen to it? And then the silence. Are you still there? I'm still here. Well, did you listen to it? I didn't. Well, why? Because I didn't. I listened to the beginning of it, but what about the rest of it? No, I didn't.
You have an echo. There's an echo.
There's an echo.
You hear it?
Is he fixing the sound now? The sound sounds better now. Are you doing something?
I have a master.
I have a tumor.
Sound's got a sound guy. Sound got a sound guy. I'm a master of sound. I myself run a podcast where I do the sound and have never watched a YouTube video when I do this.
And I would really be on my game because in the shadows is this other sound guy who looks like if Zach and Michael fucked and had a baby, that's what they would have.
I think it's so cool, man. You have an on-deck sound guy.
Yeah,
you got
ready
a
to
guy
go.
just waiting in the wings. That anything happens to his fingers.
They're out. New guy in.
That has the same shitty genetics as the other 2 sound guys.
Well, you want to have a guy that looks like the other guy. That way, for the chairs and the computers, they don't get confused.
You don't want the computer. You don't want the chairs to get mixed up.
Chair to get all mixed
Who
up.
is this? I'm only used to one type
I'm
of body.
calibrated for bearded white guy. All of a sudden, another jamoke walks in. I don't know what to do.
So, anyways, we have today, Michael. Let's announce our guests.
You don't need all that song and dance.
We do need.
Don't tell me how to run my podcast. First of all, don't ever
figure
tell
it
me
out.
about song and dance either. I was a turtle back in the day. I never had hay, but I drank a lot of water. Should have reversed that because hay should have been last, and that's why I'm a turtle outcast. All alone in the ocean, swimming in blue, and then you come down to my house. I take a poo.
From the Rad Dudecast, we have Greg Stone and Anthony DeVito.
Now, this podcast I heard a lot about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From me.
You're on it.
Screaming. Just listen to one. You'll love us. Just listen to one.
Now,
How we get fans.
this Rad. In the studio where you're at, is there a lot of fallen hair from you guys in your body?
Mainly, yeah.
Does it look like a fucking Labrador retriever was sitting on a...
We are very hairy men. We take after Robin Williams, our comedy idol.
Oh,
together.
our hero.
Not so much for his style of a comedy, but for his hairiness.
Yeah.
And his thievery. I heard you guys are hacks.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, yeah. That's a big part of this.
Thieves.
But just the improv.
Yes.
Like all the stuff you've done so far, he did on a special.
Oh, yeah. If you go back to 1989, live from Panama City, you'll find everything we had just done in there.
Kissing in a homeless person's mouth to keep them warm.
And I go old school when I steal jokes. I don't just listen to your set. I break in your house. I tie up your wife. I get in your face. I go, this is mine now. I take their ID. I say, I'll be back in a year if I hear you
This
doing my
isn't your joke, but isn't this your son, Brian?
Yeah, you do jokes about my wife, Dawn. And Dawn says you don't need it. And I'm like, what? He's not married. Not to Dawn.
No, I've got this new Max chunk you got to hear. It's very big. I'm like, who has a kid named Max? And the crowd goes crazy because they're all thieves too. Because all my fans are all thieves.
Oh, you work the dark web and the black market.
The Thieves Guild. Yes, the
You're working Lamb Alley.
yeah. Yes, we go. Our shows have two things: thieves and no shirts.
Yeah. You only work bazaars.
And if you know one of my fans because they hold a gold coin in the middle of the city, and I say you are one of us, the Thieves Guild. What are we talking about? I'm flying.
Would you? You're always. You're never not flying, Mr. Stone. Now, if you could join a secret society, if a secret society, because a friend of mine is the Masons, right?
Okay.
And it sucks because of political correctness,
Sure.
and because I'll say it, women.
Let's say it.
They just ruin every man's club.
Yeah.
Why can't we come? Because you're not Because Gary can't. We can't have a jerk off competition in the bathroom for $1 a head and see who can come quicker if you guys are there.
Yeah, you never have
You
money
just
on you.
can't do it. You'll be like, that's disgusting.
That's why you can't come.
Yeah, I mean, we know.
Yeah, we can't see how much stuff can you put in Mike's ass. We can't make those bets if you're there.
We can't fuck these horses around you. It's too weird.
It freaks the horse out.
We can't suck
It's
each
for
other.
them.
We can't suck each other off in front of a fireplace.
We would love to have you.
Like all the presidents.
What would be the what club would you want? I mean, like the Masons, right? That's I mean, Jesus Christ, every building back in the day
Sure.
was built by the Masons. I mean, it was a fucking pretty prestigious dark man's club. You know, it was all this handshake stuff. And
Right.
I went to one last year.
Did you?
They brought me in and I got to hang with them, and they're just regular guys.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a part of this club. It's this weird building in, wherever I was. It's kind of ominous looking from the street. And then you go in, it's just a bar. It's a bar. They have a kitchen. It's like a VFW. Like VFWs. Remember that? Remember the Irish American club, the Italian club? They used to have all these clubs. The French club, but they also have men club, just men, and you can't do that anymore. They don't want men having clubs.
Yeah. See, I would want a club not based on race or gender. I believe there's two different types of people. There's your writers and your guys, and then there's the song and dance men. I want a song and dance man club, where we all get together and we go, hey, Todd, and he goes, hey, Gregory, and then we all just go, Gregory, and then we fucking dance with our pants, and we have a
Well,
great
what if the
time.
cops show up all the time because the neighbors are calling the cops? So they're going to be like, next door, they're doing it again. They're doing it again. I told you.
Arrest, you're all under arrest. Molest, you have to be I don't know, man. I'm not the greatest at this making up the words part, but
I thought you had it, man. I thought it was right there.
I know, but-
Question yourself a second.
just don't love myself.
You went blue. And that's what you went blue, and you don't need to go blue. We don't need to go blue. Let's not
You're
go
right.
blue. Let's
No
do-
curses, whole podcast.
No curses.
The whole podcast.
No dirt. No potty
dirty.
talk.
Great.
No potty talk. Is that what you said?
No potty talk.
If I said it the other way, it would have been potty talk, Mr. Davato.
It's gonna be real.
Yes. What are you doing with this hair, by the way?
I don't know. It's out of control today. Yeah, I like it. I don't ever look at it. I just rely on other people's reactions to it. So I assume it's doing something wild
You have a
today.
role in a like a period piece?
Yeah. I'm out for the role of Downton Abbey. The whole show, though. I'm gonna do it all. I'm the castle. I'm everybody.
I just booked the role of the man who followed Billy the Kid around and wrote his story day by
Come on,
day.
Mr. Kid, say that again, would you?
I said I don't take it like that.
Your hair today, I want to say, because
Yeah,
there's
what's
multiple levels of hair, but it's like poofy today. It's very 80s. You look like a David Hasselhoffian, like yes,
okay.
like a Bee Gees 70s singer.
If David Hasselhoff changed religions
Yeah,
and height and body type and nose type and lips,
and was a junior member of ISIS.
Yeah.
Then you're nailing it.
is other junior members?
Yeah, they've got
Yeah,
a
they
young
do the junior
division.
club.
They're like,
But if back to my original, you're right. Back to my original question: What club would you want to join if you could join a club, like one of that type of clubs?
I would definitely want to join some kind of karaoke, song and dance, a
do you-
breakdancing club.
In America, not Japan. Fucking asshole.
You wouldn't do that? Singing. Everyone brings their guitar. Like a
Yeah,
guitar?
they have that.
What is it?
That's called the gay bar. Oh,
very offensive.
singing and dancing. You're a little queen.
You know my
I
dad.
like you. I'd like to jizz on your spleen.
You know, my dad died of gay, and it's really hard for me to hear.
Your dad died a gay?
Of gay.
he did.
Of gay.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
When he got gay, we were like, well, we only had like 6 months left, so we had to bring him to the hospital, and we all said our biddings, and then he fucked the shit out of nine male nurses before he died.
Bubba.
Yeah.
He did.
Bubba, I'm so sorry.
I
Listen,
didn't know. You know, that's not fair.
that's not. I mean, no, it's not. I take full responsibility. I didn't know that your dad died
Okay.
of gay.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I don't like talk about it, because
Yeah,
we didn't know, we just didn't know it's hard to process.
it's weird because my father really died a year ago yesterday,
Really?
for real.
Yeah, of gay?
So when you're doing this, it makes me think about him for real, and I'm gonna cry right now.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, man. I thought I was doing a joke. I was just doing a joke about how.
Let's go, man. I'm just really.
Yeah. All right, can I be serious for a minute? It was.
Hang on 1 second. Okay, good.
Yeah, I shouldn't have made that joke. It was only 4 male nurses. Exaggerate.
My father really did pass away last year.
Sorry.
I think yesterday.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So thanks. No. Go ahead.
Oh boy.
Did your father die?
No, my dad's working at Lowe's, having a great time.
He's
I
alive and
hope
straight.
I hope today. I hope today that you read the news and he's dead from fucking 4 hookers, male hookers, in a hotel room, like a Red Roof Inn.
Joe? You're going to talk about Joe that way?
I hope that I hope that happens. This podcast would blow up. What if you found out your dad was gay?
Oh, it would make so much sense.
Really?
Yeah, I think it would be like a lot of fun because my dad would be so much more. You know my dad. My dad. All he wants to do is sing and dance and have a great time.
You give him a reason.
It would give him a reason to
Yeah.
just really he would take flamboyant to level 400. My dad doesn't stop talking. He's the best guy. I love my dad so much, but gay would
dad,
be this
Mateo
whole new
Lane?
level with him, huh?
Is your dad Mateo Lane?
Very
a lot gayer. you
Gayer than
you
Mateo.
should. I would have Joe and Greg on at the same time. It's wild, man.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, I would do it.
He's funny. I had him on our podcast once. He did 45 minutes straight of characters.
Really?
Of characters.
Yeah.
Of what character?
Original characters.
Original?
Yes.
Give me one.
Duke the Shaver.
Let me hear it.
Duke the Shaver is some baseball player who would throw a ball so fast by your face it would shave the hair. Duke the Shaver.
Yeah.
Boney Lemon Hopkins, his old blues player.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like he's
Mel
insane.
Melman.
Mel
That's
Melman,
his
my
big
agent.
hit.
We can call my dad right now as Mel Melman.
I
and
think
he will
it's a
answer.
good move, man.
Call him.
He will. It'll get weird.
We got
What?
Skype.
We got Skype.
Oh, okay.
Call him on Skype.
Beautiful. And what was Mel Melman's big thing? Was he booked you a gig in India, right?
He what?
This is his big Mel Melman.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I got you a gig with the Indians. Like he can get a little racy.
Yeah,
so
he-
A little?
That was a little
Not
out of
Indian.
control. Yeah.
He's a
He'll
Bronco.
get there quick, man.
Text me the number and I can.
Oh, okay.
We'll call him.
DeVito, let me ask you a question. Is your father alive?
No, dead in the ground for years.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Pandora's box. Let's open
As we made
Pandora's
it
box.
so. We can talk. We have things in common. We don't have a dad that fucking dancing at
Yeah,
Lowe's.
we don't have a Nathan
Lumbers
Lane
down that
profile.
aisle. Screws are right here. Get yourself a hammer. I love you, my dear.
That was good.
What time does your father really work at Lowe's?
Yeah. My dad did comedy. My dad does stand up.
Really?
Yeah. He's really funny.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Jersey. He's from the Bronx.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're divorced.
Right. Oh, they're divorced. So you,
Yeah.
you love your dad.
Oh, I love my dad. Yeah, my dad
Yeah.
is
You and your dad are just fucking tight.
Yeah. My dad
Does he live? Is he doing all right? Is he married again?
Yeah,
Is
he's
he-
great. He's married again. He's married to this lady Betty, who's the best. She's my stepmom.
Right. What about their kids? They have kids together?
They don't have kids together.
They ever had kids?
Never had kids.
Right.
We're about to call him if you want to let him know. He'll get a call from us.
Oh, I probably should tell him. He doesn't. You don't even need to.
I
Tell
would
him.
love to divorce my wife and meet somebody new and never have kids. Just be friends with my son, and fuck.
Yeah.
Betty.
Joe's got a pretty good deal. He's like a very comfy guy in his older age.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wears a lot of like cool hats. He seems like an old jazz guy.
Was he Rich
Yeah.
Voss?
Yeah, well,
is a lot like does look and dress a lot like Rich Voss.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's like rich with nothing to prove.
Except he's broke, but he's great.
Respect me.
Yeah, he's none of
And your dad died a long time ago.
My dad died
How
when I
old?
was a baby.
Ah, Bub, I'm sorry.
That's
So you never
okay.
knew him, though.
I never knew him, so that's
Right.
why it's like I never feel bad because I never had anything to miss, you know?
Well, how old was he?
He was around my age, I think 37,
Oh, no shit.
38.
Yeah, what, heart attack?
Car accident.
Oh, he got killed in a car accident.
Yes.
Was it his fault or their fault?
I would say it was their fault.
Did you ever find them and kill them?
What?
Did you ever find those people and kill them?
No, that would be incredibly dangerous.
Why?
Oh, because
You have no respect for your father's memory.
well, no, I do have tremendous respect for his memory. It's the people that he was involved with that
Right.
would be like an ordeal.
So the people that hit him were in the mob?
That is something I cannot get into that
Oh,
much.
you're not so sing-songy now, are you?
No, I'm not, Bobby. You've really hit a chord here. I can't sing my way out of this one.
You need-
no,
Just try.
I can't. I only can't because
Maybe my friend Greg Stone can sing you
let's
out
hear,
of it.
Bobby. Let's hear more about that turtle.
My dad got killed by the legendary mob.
No, it's
He was bad with numbers. You'd call him a slob. Driving down the street trying to make it home to me. He looked in his rearview mirror. Smack.
He should have been able to add 3 + 3. They were a numbers mob, as you said earlier.
Yeah, they were Asian. His dad was in the Asian mob.
What?
Yeah, big time Yakuza guy.
Yeah,
Really?
Big time, yeah.
Wait, stop.
Oh yeah, man.
Stop. Enough with your happy dad that's still alive working at Lowe's
Doing
with
great.
Betty. Did you say the word Yakuza?
Yeah, I'm not.
I've been waiting for somebody to say Yakuza on the YKWD for 9 years. Since I started this, I've been waiting for somebody to go Yakuza in a serious way. Wait a minute.
Big Yakuza guy.
Big Yakuza.
Where?
Everywhere.
But
Anywhere
where
he
did-
could
where
get his
did you-
hands
where are
on
you from?
people. I'm from. Greg and I are from the same town.
We went to high school together.
We went to high school together.
You went to high school together?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You ever suck each other off in the fucking girls' bathroom?
That's not enough for how close we are. That would distance us.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, we are.
You never
on the
kept
cheek.
each other warm by sucking each other's jizz like a, just like a fun, like a circle
That's
in the
amateur
snow in an igloo that you built.
And that's-
When he is not in the room.
Wait a minute! I
cry.
apologize.
Yeah,
We were supposed to be clean today.
yeah. You got.
we'll pick it up now.
We'll pick
Pick it up
up.
now.
pick
Pick
it
it
up,
up. Pick
pick
it
it
up.
up.
All right.
We'll pick it up until
mark
my- yeah,
this
until my dad
right now.
gets on the horn.
2624. I can't. It's going too fast. 727 5 4 6 5 2 7.
Lean.
Let's just say 2632.
Mm-hmm.
And then a bunch of numbers.
So if someone curses, what we gotta do? If that's just
You get a
finger
punch.
each other.
You get
Punch to the face.
No, I like it. I like it. Let's go big with
Go
this one.
violent?
You just
yeah.
push the
Slap.
other guy in the
Slap.
face.
Slap. A slap.
That's what Andrew's
Slap
here
in the
for.
face.
A
What
slap?
about?
A slap in the face. That's it.
We could do.
If you swear,
Uh-huh.
slap in the face.
Okay,
get slapped in the
you
face.
swear.
Don't
you get-
swear.
But
But we could get naked.
you say
What?
a thing before that's like an apology before you slap in the face, like you're making me do this
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right.
You know
All right.
what I
How about this? Every
I
time.
don't want to do this.
What counts as a swear?
What counts as a swear?
I don't know. Say something.
Oh, I'm the tester case.
Trick of the year.
So hell is
Did
okay?
you say?
I said trick of the year.
Ooh.
I'd say PG-13. No F bombs.
No S's. No.
What's
F.
S?
You know.
Shit.
Slimy.
Oh, that's a fine slap.
The
Yeah,
silliest
that's,
slap I've
that's
ever
a very-
seen. Why did
that
you?
was- That almost felt comforting. I almost
it
want
did.
one now.
Yeah. Oh, now. Ooh.
Yeah,
Shit.
almost
Bobby.
felt
What?
like a little blankie.
My hand smells like corn.
That was some. That was some weird shit, Bobby.
Yeah. Whoa!
It's so man.
What if I start jerking off?
Somehow it seems like your hand is underwater. I don't know how you're slowing down time. It's unbelievable. Fuck me for watching it.
Oh, how come Bobby gets to do all the slaps? We all get to slap. I want to slap. You can.
You have to swear first.
Oh no, yeah, I didn't.
You know where I come at.
Yeah, you slapped
Ooh.
like a Wing Chun fighter.
Like Ip Man.
Yeah. Because if you're gonna slap, you gotta get as much touch as possible. That's what I say. A hard slap, you're getting done. I say get in there and feel around. Get the skin to
middle
skin.
finger to my mouth before you slapping away.
I'm gonna finger your tonsils. You want to call my dad?
Yeah, let's
Just call him. He'll answer.
He'll be so. He'll be
He's
great.
He's such a maniac. You want to talk about a guy who needs the spotlight?
Yeah.
I want to get back to the Yakuza.
Oh, absolutely. We'll get in there.
Church.
He's at church?
Always.
Why?
He loves it.
What nationality?
Italian.
Italian.
Full blood.
Full
That's
full
why I
Bronx
think we all
Italian.
get along.
Yeah.
Because we're all Italian.
Yeah.
We all have-
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All of us.
You got that hot blood.
Oh hell yeah! We should go fight someone on the street because they cross.
What else should we do to them?
Yeah.
What else?
We should overtip someone.
What else?
We should.
Come on, get dirty.
Oh, get. Oh.
What do you got?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Oh, we could have left.
Did you hang up?
It'll give the number out.
The chance of being like,
yeah,
dude, everyone call my dad. You know how happy my dad would be if 1,000 people called him a day? He
don't want my fans.
everyone.
You know my fans calling you dad. Trust me.
That prick. He's gonna be so mad. Oh, he's probably at Lowe's. We should call Lowe's and have him page him.
That's a great idea. Are we able to do that? That's a great idea.
Anthony sounds like a cartoon from the 70s. That's a great idea, Scoob. Yeah, Scoob, where's Veronica?
Not a big fan of Scooby Doo, but the girl with the glasses, Velma.
Yeah.
Is there anything hotter?
Oh man.
Velma, yeah, but she was the hipster. She was the original hipster.
Yeah, but she wasn't a hipster then. She was just a nerd.
Yeah, she also wasn't into dudes.
What do you mean?
She was the
She loved dogs.
she liked dogs. She was the lesbo of the group.
Lesbo?
She's a lesbo.
Did she die?
Yeah, the hot chick and the
Yeah.
lesbo.
You don't want anything to
That was
do
my
with
favorite
a
cartoon.
girl like
Probably
that.
died.
What? She probably died. What? Like a hate crime?
Like my dad.
Oh, of gay.
Gay.
Yeah.
No, she
I don't know if
no,
this is
she
offensive.
married a gay ghost.
Oh, Casper?
Yes, no. Was Casper gay?
He might be.
No.
He didn't.
He
He didn't
was,
have to be
yeah.
all about it. Some people aren't that out with their
I don't know if was
sexuality.
I guess Casper was gay.
He was a little boy, so we don't know what he could have been. But he could have been anything.
Yeah, being gay is nothing now.
Being gay is great.
No,
the
nobody.
best.
Sex is sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know so many guys just like, yeah, I blew a dude. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I say. I
Well,
don't
know.
believe in gay. Everyone knows this about me. I don't believe in gay. I don't believe anything. I believe that you fuck what you see. If you see something, oh no, he gets to hit me.
You.
I want.
Give him one.
Come here.
Give him one. Yeah, stick out your tongue, Greg.
Don't twitch. It's gonna hurt more.
Yeah, we'll lose.
Just down.
It doesn't hurt.
Right there. Stick up.
Oh, that was a real one. Wait a minute, though.
one.
How'd
That
that
was a
feel?
real one.
That one didn't hurt physically so much as it emotionally. That felt like there was something behind it.
I have. Listen to me.
About Bobby's soft hands. That was a
I have.
stinger.
My whole middle finger is wet from his bottom lip. And
Yeah, I put it out there to get a little extra for myself.
Let's change slapping. We'll change slapping to close.
To close?
Yeah, you have to take some of an article. Of
Oh,
clothes.
But I never got to slap anyone.
You.
Fuck.
Give
I don't know if I
Greg.
could do it.
Go.
Let me line her up. That's way worse. What'd you say?
You got him?
That hurt my
Oh,
chest.
I hit the camera lens.
You hit the camera.
Oh,
that,
the ladder.
that actually hurt my chest.
Yeah, that's how you get them.
Oh, that's still. I feel it.
You know what that's
Yeah,
called?
that'll be with
Yeah,
you.
That's called love.
It's called
That's called
molestation.
assault.
We have to start being more sexual as people. That's what I say, Anthony.
In general.
In general,
Yeah,
bring it
yeah.
back.
You're not like him, though.
What'd you say?
Do you have a wife?
No, I don't. Long-term girlfriend.
You have a long-term girlfriend. You've never done weird stuff with her.
Oh, yeah. I would say that. Yeah.
It's the same response Dick Van Dyke would give. Well, me and Laura, I mean, you know.
I certainly
You like
did.
the banjo?
Is there a thing that you want to do that you've never done?
Sexually?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think there are like a lot of things.
But
Well, that's a great
I just
answer.
don't know them. I generally like know them in the moment, I feel like.
Did you look up that Amazon position that I sent you?
No.
You know about
Oh,
the
is
Amazon
that
position?
where the girl, it seems like the girl is more
The guy's got to put his legs up and then she kind of like fucks you. It's like all
Boom!
gay.
Take something off.
Yeah, there it is.
Take a shoe off, you dirty little boy. One shoe.
That's a very blue shoe.
Oh, put the shoe.
Yeah, I
no,
like
put
blue.
the shoe right in the middle. We're gonna keep.
I-
everything.
Yeah,
I wasn't
so
sure
we
if that was
see the pile by
disrespectful.
the end.
Yeah, that's fun.
What were you saying?
I wasn't super into that. That didn't grab me.
Yeah, it's like
You
I
like
said,
that,
it's-
though.
Yeah,
What is
it's-
it?
It's so like you have to kind of look it up. It's you put your legs up and your dick kind of comes out, and she like
What?
sits
I'm
and
sorry. What did you just say?
that's my man,
No,
my friend.
You can't say that. You got to say
It-
we're on FM radio right now. This is a terrestrial show,
Who's just gonna go?
We got to
real
take
fast.
callers.
and you're responsible for anything your dad says.
No.
Yes.
Oh, he won't curse.
No,
Say-
Mel's clean, but
Yeah.
he's breaking some other rules.
If it's he could do NBC from the 40s.
We're gonna call my mother. We're gonna call my mother, and I'm gonna tell her that you like we all love Trump, and then you're responsible for. I'll be naked in 5 seconds.
Yeah, so Amazon position, like you
Yeah.
pull your legs back and your kind of balls that goes out the other side.
saw that.
And she sits on you and it's like I said, it's all the gay without the dick.
right,
it's
Boom.
right.
Said it again. We're clean. You can't
Yeah,
say
I don't
that
know
on
how to-
FM
very-
terrestrial. YKWD. This is terrestrial YKWD.
All right.
Take a sock
This
off.
is all a ploy,
belt.
and Greg is wearing a strap-on over his dick tonight.
Up. Now he's down to his underwear.
Oh, I said dick.
Now you got to take something off.
Man, you're down your underwear quick.
Nice sneakers.
Thanks, Bob.
Those Hirachis.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Something should be
Yeah, this is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not super into this.
I couldn't do that
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't either, but it's so it's so enticing to me.
during.
So enduring.
It was enduring.
That's
I can't
not
do yoga.
enduring. That's the wrong word.
Has anyone tried that?
Hang on, let me find out what. Hey Siri, what does enduring mean?
As an adjective, it means continuing or long-lasting.
Oh, you're right.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
right. Sorry about that.
I just also want to take note that I took my pants off because I don't want to expose this studio to my eczema on my feet.
Yeah.
So I had to go right for the pants.
That's the right thing to do.
That's what I think I did. I don't
You
want to get everyone
affect
else
everybody.
what I have. It is a little
Can
chilly in here.
Can you catch eczema?
You can
The
look
kind
with your
he
eyes.
has.
You'll see it. You'll vomit. Then we'll have a vomiting podcast.
You have eczema on your foot?
I have. You ever see the show The Week of?
No.
Not The Week of. What's
No,
it
why?
called? The Last Week Tonight? No.
No, why?
It was about the John Turturro.
Yeah.
It was
The night of.
The night of. These guys got a foot problem. I have the same foot problem. They literally based a show on the ailment in my feet.
Really? What is it?
It's called dehydronic
Dehydration.
eczema or some shit like that.
Now, did you
Wild.
have it your whole life?
I've had it for at least 15 years.
So your wife knew about it when she married you.
Yeah, that's the least. of
Does
the
she
things
have to
kept
put
her
stuff?
away. She's so sweet. Well, like she'll we'll get like busy a little bit, and then my foot will touch her foot, and she'll and like you'll see her just kind of back off a little, and I'm like, it's okay, honey.
Because like it's like a lizard walking by or something.
Yeah, look at the Google the pictures. It's wild. No, that's my feet. They should Google me. My feet are way worse than that.
I would say that finger on the right, but just that small section, that's like what Greg's whole foot.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Not
like-
right. Currently, I'm doing
Not
really
now,
well.
it's
but when it was,
clear.
bad,
How do you
was
get
really
it
bad.
to do well?
I found the right dermatologist who like put me on the right cream. But if I take a day without that cream, you'll see me in fetal position scratching
It
with a
hurts.
fork.
Does it hurt?
Oh, man.
It feels every time you scratch, it's like 1,000 climaxes.
It feels good.
It feels crazy.
So it makes you
to
want to
scratch.
scratch. It's like scratching your asshole.
Oh, better
Oh,
by 100,000.
So
Yeah.
maybe you want to get this eczema. It feels good. He used to keep a thing in the old apartment that was a stand for his action figures
Yeah.
that had like a jagged edge, and Greg would use that to scratch his feet with, and then just put it right back on like the living room table.
Where people were eating.
Yeah, it was a
All
wild move.
types of weird stuff. Oh, you cursed?
Yep.
What did you say?
Good.
I can't tell you, but I'm honest. That's all you need to know.
Oh, I thought you were taking it off because my eczema was exciting you.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought too. I was like, oh, he's like,
Bobby's getting
it makes
into
you
it.
feel good. He's like, all right, let's get this thing
So
off.
I got
And I was
1,000
like,
climaxes. I got to see what this thing's about.
I've known a lot of people with eczema over
Yeah.
the years. What the hell was he? Foster father, Ken Laz, had eczema
Yeah.
really bad. And he had to put cream on it all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
My wife's dad had eczema bad,
Uh-huh.
like on his elbows and hands and stuff and legs.
Mhm.
And I remember he used to sit he used to sit on the couch on his recliner
Yeah.
with just boxers on.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just like, what is that? Just, he's a big guy too.
You've got the grayscale.
I have a picture of him once. I snapped a photo and it was just, I wish I can't find it.
Yeah.
Just him in his boxers. He just looks like somebody like toasted a hot dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy. When this started happening to me, I started looking back at old like Ripley's fixtures and like, oh, this is the human scale man. I was like, no, that guy's just got insane eczema. That's probably what that is.
Now, but you found out, so this came on like later in life. You didn't have it as a kid?
Not as a kid. I
How
remember.
does it come on? How do you get it? It's not contagious, right?
No. Well, that's the thing. They were telling me it was athlete's foot for like 10 years. And so I was like, yeah, none of this athlete's foot medicine works. And I was just seeing the wrong dermatologist. So I was spraying it with all types of bad shit. And then in the dry weather, it gets worse. And anxiety would make it worse, which was crazy. So with the better I got in my career, the better it started to get. Also combined with health insurance. But like when we were doing bad, like if I had a bad set, I'd be home literally with like I had this one fork knife that had dulled itself, and I would just like I was scraping apart like I was eating an apple in the 20s.
Yeah, it was
like an old Western apple.
Yeah.
Were you with him? Did you know him when that happened? You saw it?
Absolutely.
And what would you say?
I would
Son,
keep going. I love. No, yeah, we'd be like, oh man, this is the other thing too that's funny about that is his feet would tell the truth. You know what I mean? Like if you were like, Greg, how was that set? And he was like, pretty good. And you'd be like, your feet are bleeding. Are you sure?
How'd you do on the audition, Greg? It was awesome. Footprints of blood to the bathroom.
Smoke coming out of your socks.
I was driving once and my foot was so bad I popped my sneaker off and I tried to itch it on the brakes and I slammed on the brakes in traffic. I almost got into a car accident.
Oh
Man.
I was like, oh, my dad said, what time? I say, now?
Yeah, good.
Ah, beautiful.
Let's see.
Wasn't it a thing too with the eczema where it was like you went to an allergist too, right?
I went to the allergist
Yeah.
and she was like, she literally said to me, she goes, this is my new goal for life. We're going to fix this. And she tested me for like all these different allergies. Finds out I'm allergic to my own sweat, like this weird thing. Like
So she was like the show House.
And she was calling me like, how's your feet today? And I'm like, I don't know, not so good. And she was like, all right, come in. And then she recommended me to this. She figured out what it was and then recommended me to like a really great dermatologist who then came in and went, she's like one in the country who was like, yeah, no, I've seen this a few times before. And she gave me this cream and it was fucking great.
What?
Awesome.
Let's go, baby.
What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? No, that's not clothes.
Yeah, come on, man. That's not an
That's a-
article of
that's a
clothing.
Single.
That's a shitty decision you made.
I go,
Oh
I can't go full shirtless
Why?
within the
Full
first
pants.
hour. Huh?
Go full pant.
That's what I'm saying. He goes, full pantless. Suarez. You're really in that.
Let's call you dad. Man, what did I say?
I don't know.
What did I
you said.
just
No one
say?
knows.
You said fuck.
you fell into it, the trap.
Come on, man. I gotta join my friends here. Fully clothed like a nerd.
I say we do the reverse. We start fully naked, and the more we curse, the more clothes we put back on.
All right. I think
Right?
once we come around to that, then you do. Yeah, I think you're right about that.
You're a sexual.
And then we just start sweating. More jackets.
Regular stuff doesn't turn you on, does it? I said we put our clothes on.
Well, Anthony told me this he gave me one of the greatest things to ever do in my life. This is years ago.
Yeah,
He
who's
was-
Anthony?
This man right here. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I forgot. I don't know. I forget sometimes.
Called him Anthony. I invited him on the show. But go ahead.
No,
My
sometimes
show.
your mind leaves
Do you want a desk?
Dude, if I had enough room in my Honda Civic, I'd get this baby.
Well, yeah, come in.
94
Cut it up.
CRX. Cut it up with a knife? No, we can't fit a desk in our podcast studio.
We'll figure this out.
You want to get this whole thing in there?
I kind of do.
You could take.
I think it's too funny a move not to have this full thing.
It would be
in
so
our apartment.
funny. It would be
you could
really
take-
funny.
You want it? Come and get it.
No, there's no way for me to get it.
All you have to do is this: unscrew the legs, and then it's just a big piece of plywood.
This piece of plywood
Yeah.
is larger than my car. I'd have to rent a limousine.
You'd have a limousine.
Yeah. Put it on the
That's
top.
only one option. I'd have to rent a limousine.
There's a pickup truck.
Yeah,
there's
well,
a
no, I'd
small
slash
SUV.
million other things before limousine.
How rich I am.
That's great. I love it. I'm so on board with that idea.
Guy who moves in
Sure, I can
limousines.
rent a pickup truck like any idiot, or I can rent a full white limousine.
Just see him in a white tux having a scotch with it sticking out of the sunroof.
Oh boy, who's this guy? Who's this man about town?
Gerald, it's moving day. All right away, sir. Let's get your boxes, sir. Another good day for us, sir.
So did we call your father? Are we ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Let's call
do
him.
it.
What's his name?
Joe.
Joe.
Ooh. Hey, the number. Don't put the camera on the number. The camera? No camera?
Not on there.
Oh, good.
Relax.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, you panicking.
My dad's protection.
Is he in a submarine?
He's in the yacht.
He's about 14 leagues out.
Oh yeah, Lowe's submarine division. Levies. Yeah.
Oh, this means this is his dance?
How do you not dance to that? Hello?
Mel?
Hello?
Mel!
Yep.
I need
No.
to speak to my agent. Is Mel there?
I'm on. Hold on, I'm on with Jimmy Fallon. Give me a minute.
Take your time,
He
Mel.
does a lot of work for me. Not
One of his
work.
bigger clients.
Yeah.
He has Jimmy Fallon as one of his clients?
Yeah. Yeah, he's big. He does well.
I'm huge. I'm big now. Is this Greg Stone?
Yeah.
I saw your bit. I loved it. You're fabulous. I want to book you and Anthony 2020 Hindu Festival.
We can do this. We can do this.
Man, Mel, another year at the Hindu festival? I don't know. I
They
don't know
love
if
you.
we could do. Oh, they do.
Anthony,
Okay.
Listen to me. Anthony, listen to me. They love you. We got you coming in this year on an elephant. Her name is Dolly. We got a little prop. She drags her leg, but don't worry about it. I got you insured. They love you. The Patels love you. Mr. Patel, you know, Rami Patel, he's big. He is big. He's huge in New Delhi. All right? So what do you say, boys?
Hey,
put you
sir.
down.
Hey, what about Robert Kelly? Have you ever heard of the comedian Robert Kelly?
Robert Kelly? Never heard of him. Who's he with?
He
Who's he with?
He
William
was
Morris?
with. He was with
William Morris.
he did have a managing agent 2 weeks ago, but they're gone now. So he's out there. He's looking for somebody.
Now listen, you little twit. I handled Alan King, Freddie Roman, Sam Levinson. All right? So behave yourself.
Mel, be nice, Mel.
Easy, Mel.
Mel, that's why we wanted to call you. We have a potential new
Melman.
client for you.
Yeah, we wanted
So
to-
we thought maybe you and Robert would hit it off.
Do you have like an interviewing process?
Does he have any videos? Send me a video. Where does he work? Where does he work?
He works all over, Mel.
Does he do open mic?
Yeah.
What's that?
Open mics.
Hold on.
okay.
I got another call. Hold on.
This could be real. This could not be.
Yes, De Niro. No, look at this. Fucking De Niro just called me.
You got to
He
take
wants-
off your shirt.
He wants to know if I like.
Swore.
What's that?
What do you say?
He wants to know if
You
I like
swore.
the Irish. Why are you guys talking over me? You know who this is? This is Mel Melman, all right?
All right,
Mel
sorry,
Melman.
Mel.
Yeah. Sorry, Mel.
So wait, what did De
little cross
Niro?
chat.
What did De Niro want?
He wants to know how I like the movie. The Irishman. What can I say? I said, Bobby, give it up, all right? It's time to go home. Take your ball, go home. You're finished. You're done in this town.
Mel.
What can I say?
Mel.
I saw Mr. Rogers last night too.
Did you?
Okay.
Oh my God.
How was it?
Tom Hanks
This
is
is real.
Tom Hanks is Mr. Rogers.
What
I gotta tell you, boys, they're really stretching it out there in Tinseltown. They're really stretching it.
wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What was the stretch for you? What was too much?
Nobody can cover Fred Rogers. Okay? He's one. He's unique. It's him. Nobody else. We don't need a biography. Go on YouTube, for God's sake. And then they got-
I love that. Saying that to the movie industry. We're gonna do a Fred Rogers movie. Nah, YouTube exists. Let them do a Google.
Why would you?
Well, are you
what do
interested?
we need this for?
Are you interested in
What?
signing a new client, Mel?
All right, sure. For you boys. You do the Hindu festival for me, and I'll bring Kelly in.
Kelly.
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 Oh, Kelly.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Kelly.
My
yeah.
What's
last
his name?
name. Kelly.
Yeah,
Well, who
yeah.
do you want? What client were you talking about? I'm
Kelly.
confused.
We're talking about Bobby.
Bobby Kelly.
Who's
Bobby
on your roster right now that you might have to make room for Bobby?
Well,
Aside from Greg and
I
myself.
might have to remove Freddie Roman. It shouldn't be a problem. He's dead. I'll just take him off.
Loyal guy you
I'll
are,
just
Mel.
pull-
You held on to
I'll
him
just
even in
pull his
death.
card
Well,
off my Rolodex.
Well,
I gotta call Tita.
I'm very
Call the
hon-
office. Call my office. Ask the Tita.
All right.
I'm very honored. Thank you very much for bringing me on the roster.
Listen, kid. Do you steal material?
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect. You're my kind of guy. All right. Now listen to me. I usually get 19%.
What?
But for you, since you know the boys, my 2 sons over there, I'll bring you in at 9%.
9.
9.
That's a deep discount. I'm at 15. I'm your real son.
Now listen here, boys. You know, I'm on Medicare. I can't get that Part B. It's too fucking expensive. I need a few extra bucks. All right.
All right.
That'll
I,
work.
Dad, Mel, I love you.
All right.
hey,
All right.
I'll probably see you tomorrow.
Hey, how much is a DeWalt drill and driver set?
$89.99.
Thank you very much. I'll see you later, Mel.
All right.
Love you.
Listen, boys. Thanks for calling. I gotta go. Love you too. You do great. So long.
Bye.
Oh, man.
Oh, what a now that's a dad.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Like he can improv. He's never
Yeah,
taken
I
an
know.
improv class.
Wait a minute, stop. He can either improv or he needs some serious medication. This guy's just a lunatic at Lowe's.
And I could tell as soon as you got on, he held back a little
Yes,
bit.
yes.
But yeah, usually he's like more off the rails.
Yeah. He went. I think because we did spring on him live on the air. He clearly was at work, and I said, "Dad, can we call you?" He goes, "Sure." When? I go, "Now." He goes, "Okay," and then we just called him.
He had to go hide in the insulation. He made a little room, a little green room for himself. All right, hang on one second. Roll the door open. Michael, get the door open. I gotta go and talk to my kid.
My dad's like an old school classic salesman. Like he's from the time when salesmen were like they follow up, they'd send you cards,
Right.
And like he still does that. Like he sold someone like a washer and dryer, and they came back in and they were like, "This guy sent us a Christmas card." And they were like, he was like, "Yeah, I'm a salesman. That's what salesmen do."
Right.
You
They
know,
ask
like
about your kids. They know your
Yeah.
kids' names.
they
Yeah.
like Lowe's, like they messed him up a little because he used to be a commission guy, and that's how they made like all their money. And then Lowe's went to non-commission, but he still is like the salesman who
Right.
follows up. He knows your kids' names.
Right. The code of the sale.
Yeah, the code of the sale.
Be a great movie.
Yeah.
Just of your dad, the code of the sale.
Go to the sales in like the Apple store. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it means the world to him to get to
gets
this
in-
Apple Care.
He gets in trouble for sending a Christmas because they're Jewish, and the kids are scared, and he winds up getting like in trouble. You can't send cards. Why? It's the code of the sale.
Go to the sale.
And
Yeah.
in the movie, he just kills everybody who's bought it. He just murders everybody. Is this what you want?
Yeah. Yeah.
God.
He's great. He's great.
They used to do door to door. People, I remember the vacuum guy would come
Right.
door to door.
Yeah.
The electrolyte, whatever the hell it was,
Carrying vacuums.
carrying vacuums,
nuts.
different things. Every year he'd come down. He'd be like, "Listen, this is the new.
Yeah.
This hose right here, the suction on this is 5% more suction than last year's model.
Yeah.
And you want to know what the difference is? Drop those coffee grounds. Look at that. Yours can't do that.
Yeah.
I know. I'm going to give you my discount. And he would sell my grandmother, and my grandmother she was lonely. My grandfather really didn't talk to her that much. So she would talk to this guy for hours and then go, no.
No.
And this guy would have to just hoof it to the next house. Now somebody comes to your door, you're like, beat it.
Call the police.
Well, isn't it weird where we're at? Like now somebody comes to your door. If they're not wearing a UPS, even when they are wearing with a package, I'm still
Yeah.
I have weapons at every door.
What kind of weapons?
And I
Like,
Yeah, what are you
guns or
working?
I have
nunchucks?
one of those sticks you flip out.
Ooh, that's fun.
What are those called?
Oh
Flip stick.
yeah.
A flip stick?
Yeah, flip stick. You never had a flip stick?
It's not a flip stick.
It's a flip.
It's not a flip
It's a
stick.
whip stick.
It's not a flip.
Whip. It makes the noise.
Flip is
whip.
First of all, flip is my word I made up many years ago.
Well, I'm going to fight you straight in the streets because whip is the international sound of Spider-Man's webs.
No,
Whip, whip, whip,
that's
whip.
not.
It is.
It's not whip, 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 whip.
Yeah, whip, whip,
It's
whip.
not. It's squid, 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 squid.
Oh wait, it is. Now I'm hearing it. Yeah.
Squid, squid, squid,
Squid,
squid,
squid,
squid, squid, squid, squid, squid, squid, squid, squid.
That sounds right, but
That
it's
is-
not.
No, it is right. It's squid, 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 squid.
Oh, it's thwip. I'll fight all of you right now.
Oh, it's like an in between what both you guys are saying.
Could you just type in whip? Because I bet somebody did
No,
it.
it's thwip.
It's always been Thwip.
It's always been Thwip.
Snicked is Wolverine's noise.
Yeah,
Look,
whip.
whip the ice cream cone place I opened up years ago.
First of all, that's not ice cream.
Yeah, it's ice cream. It's whip ice cream.
Wait, also
That's
to go
not
back
ice cream.
little
That's a
bit.
colonic.
Good to go back to Greg's business model. It was an ice cream cone place. No, they did not do cups. They didn't want to hear about it.
Oh God, y'all got that lens on the where you put in a door to ring it. You can see people.
The ring? That's what you're talking about?
That's what it's called, the ring.
Oh, I love.
I just,
No,
sorry, I threw up in my mouth. Never get a smoothie from a place that literally admits they're going out of business this week.
Yeah, you don't want a nothing to lose smoothie.
I just remember he had an ice cream scooper and he scooped something out of a tin that was black. And then somehow it turned purple. I don't know.
Yeah, this is a tarberry. I think, throws in some places.
Yeah, man.
You were talking, I had to swallow it.
You want to fuck your life up?
Excuse me, shirt.
Ooh, you're down, man.
You're down to your last piece of clothes.
You really want to mess this life up?
Yeah.
And actually, now you just fixed it because what I was talking about is wear one sock. One sock throws you off because you got
Yeah.
one sweaty foot,
Sure.
one cold one.
Oh, yeah.
It really makes me just feel like,
Yeah.
You know.
Are
Your
you?
feet don't look bad.
No,
they're good.
clean
Look, I'll show you the
now.
insides. Oh, this one nail I got to get on. But yeah,
You
can
mean
see
that
they're
baby
all-
nail?
Yeah.
Save it to open letters.
Isn't that more fun?
Are you fighting lizards with your feet?
I'm self-conscious
What
about
is
my
that?
feet.
No, your
they're
feet look
adorable.
good, buddy. They don't look bad at
They're
all.
clean now,
I
man.
had I was thrown out of a bar once for my feet.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, because I said this.
Because you put it in people's mouths.
Yeah, well, no.
What'd you do?
Where are you throwing? Oh, jujitsu, right?
I love how.
Oh, that's real.
It's like a real thing.
Real
Hang on one
thing.
second.
Oh, okay.
Stop. You
Well, we're
can
gonna
put
go
it-
back to that.
We'll go back. We're going to get to that.
gonna
As
get
the
to
host of this show,
Who's host?
me.
I thought we were friends. I thought everyone was equal here. I thought this was equal
We were-
partisan
I thought we were
rule.
all equal
because
partners.
I have to let you know when we're done.
I thought this was a parliament that went to a vote.
Do we have any reads today?
No.
Okay. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, nice.
That's my read to you. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, silent anxiety. Let me just say this before we get to this. What is the Silent Anxiety is a new album out right now. Who's on the? He's getting the information right now. It's a Christmas album out tomorrow, I believe. Correct.
Correct.
Tomorrow it's out. It's got who? Read who's on it.
Amy Blotnick, Jared Freed, Joelle Johnson, yourself, Robert Kelly, Jessica Kirsten, Joey Cola, Mateo Lane, Nathan McIntosh, Lenny Marcus, Bonnie McFarlane, Sean Patton, and Greg
The
Stone.
headliner. They call me this. The headliner.
That's why I'm bringing it up. Silent Anxiety is an album out for Christmas. Get it today at.
The Virtual Comedy Network.
There you go. That's who produced it, but you can get it everywhere. So make sure you pick that out. It's a very funny album. It's a Christmas album. It's about Christmas and holidays, and I mean that lineup speaks for itself. There you go.
That is a great lineup.
Yeah. What's
You know who they didn't ask?
what
Do you know they didn't have Anthony on because of his? You know him and Jim got into a fist fight.
you did?
Oh yeah. Me and Jim got into a fist fight. Yep, absolutely.
Him and Jim Serpico. Yes, because
Stop. Listen.
You didn't know about
I need.
Yeah, this is tough because you introduce a lie, and then Bobby, in earnest, wants to get to know me more, and I don't know what to do either.
You
Of
should
course,
not.
my dad wasn't in the Yakuza. I know.
I'm so
I
mad
know
right
you're
now.
gonna be so mad, but I couldn't do this any longer.
oh, you didn't know that his dad wasn't in the Yakuza?
Dude, I
know.
was going
I
to end
thought,
the
man.
show with that.
Look at his face.
No, and I couldn't do it
Wait.
because he's trying to make a real connection with me.
I know.
And we haven't talked enough yet. We have to get to the honest
Yeah, I
place.
connected
And you're
with you.
introducing these lies.
And you said Yakuza.
I know.
And I was
I
so
know. I
interested.
saw it, man. I know.
I've been waiting 9 years to hear
I
the
know.
word Yakuza.
I know.
That
I
was
know.
real.
I know. I couldn't do that to you.
Your father just died?
Well, I can't really get into super specifics only because
Are you
my
now
mom
at-
will freak out. That's the honest to God truth.
Okay.
He was in the mafia.
Are you lying?
I'm not lying.
So your dad was in the mafia.
He was in the mafia.
Right.
He
Is there a book I can read?
No.
Is there a movie I could see, a documentary?
No.
Can I make one about your dad without your mom knowing?
I would love that. I would love.
But I won't- not
What?
the Italian mob. I want to put him in the Yakuza.
Yeah.
I got no problems with that.
No, so he got killed in the car accident.
He was killed.
So the mob killed him in a car accident.
Yeah.
Lead poisoning.
You're such a. No wonder your dad died. You guys are rats.
Why?
You broke in 5 seconds. Your mom told him not to say anything.
Well,
and then
no.
I broke him. I go,
He's coming
car,
out.
No,
car
no,
accident,
I'm
mob.
starting to talk about this stuff. That's
you
all.
are. Oh, you
like,
are.
It wasn't she. It was a thing where, like, growing up, I just wasn't supposed to say to anybody.
Yes.
But like as the years went on, it was more like I just hated lying about it. As the years went on, it kind of wore me down. So like, she's okay with me just talking about it, but I can't get into super specifics just in case.
Because why they killed him?
Yeah, like stuff like that.
No, it's a weird thing. Can I say something?
Yeah, good.
Usually when the mob takes somebody out, they don't take somebody out from their side too. Like that's a risky move.
Yeah.
I mean, that's very Demolition Derby, Dukes of Hazzard. I mean, what are you gonna do? We'll take him out with the car. It's usually not with the mob. You shoot somebody, stab somebody, blows the car up.
Well, they found him in a car. That's really what
They
it was.
found him in a car,
Yes.
so it wasn't a car accident.
No, she would have me tell people car
That he
accident.
got in a car accident.
The biggest
so it was
reach.
Yeah, which
no,
is
it's
like,
not.
it's-
There was an accident in a car.
yeah, exactly. It's just
So it's kind of it's the truth. There was an
kinda is the
accident
truth. Yes.
in the car, so it was a car accident.
yeah.
Because if you had an accident in the car, if you went pee-pees,
Mm-hmm.
right, in the car, that would be a car accident,
Yeah.
right?
That's true. It's a
If
car
you
accident.
threw up in the car,
That's a car accident.
right? If
Yeah.
do you have an example?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I turn on the wrong radio station.
Yes.
Oh, accident.
In the car.
That's a little car
I mean, it's a little
little one.
Yeah.
It's,
It's
a little
cute
one.
That's a little,
Not a lot of
Yeah,
people
I'm
got
sure.
mad.
Yeah,
I'm sure he has a better one than that because he might actually
Well,
put
you
some
know,
creativity into it.
if I went to turn on the radio, but I turned on the heated seats.
Yeah.
That's a
Just
car
little
accident.
car
Yeah,
accident.
I'm scared to talk because if I make one false move, everyone has to see my penis. So
you
now
have
I'm
a
just
shirt.
frozen. I'm frozen in comitude.
Well, you have to cover it with a sock. You can't show because you can't put it on YouTube.
We have a sock for that.
Yeah, we have a sock.
Do you have a
for it.
sock?
Yes.
Yeah.
we have-
Oh,
If you got
so you'll
socks,
be
I'd
all
love
right.
some socks.
We have a sea sock.
No, you can't put the socks back on.
Because I got eczema from my feet. so I'm
Yeah,
always
it's okay.
burning through.
I want.
No, we got a studio sock for that.
You just
same
want the
purpose.
sock to put on your one foot. That's
Yeah.
bare right now.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty cold and itchy. I'm using all force
All right,
powers.
you can put your socks back on, but they're already off. Like you can't go back to them.
What?
You can put them back on
Huh? But we count them as off.
because you're
I see.
Oh, I
yes, the
see.
next
Yeah,
move
yeah,
has to be
but-
the shirt.
because
Right,
if somebody
right,
walks up
right,
right now, a female, they'll throw up if they see your feet.
Yeah, it's going to be a bad situation.
You can put your socks back on, but you can't go back to the socks.
That's a great idea. That's a great
Okay,
example.
go ahead.
That's a great example.
Now, did you touch your feet with that microphone hand?
It's not.
So your dad
that sounded like a blatant lie.
So, so your dad died in a car accident.
Yeah.
From the mob.
From the mob. Yes.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, and now why do they? Now I always wondered this about the mob. When something like that happens,
Mm-hmm.
is the family free and clear? Are you guys done, or do they? Is it a thing where it's like, all right, we took care of him. That's it. He was the
Yeah.
problem. The son and the are they, because in the movies they'd be worried about you because 20 years from now you grow up and then you're sitting at a bar and you're like, hey, can I get some more sugar, Mr. Coleone? And you're like, thanks, you getting you stabbed.
Yeah, yeah.
And you
Yeah.
walk out. You remember my father in the car accident?
Yeah. No, my mom pleaded with them to leave us alone.
Right.
And it worked. So
Because-
they
right.
kind of spared us.
What was your father, an accountant or what?
No, he was. I mean, he was in it. Yeah, he was. He was
So
a
you
big
would have been a
guy.
different guy.
Yes, I would
Okay,
have.
you wouldn't have been this nerdy looking Jewish kid.
When can I throw something?
Yeah.
Anthony, when we were younger, there was like these. I don't know. You just
Yeah.
we have a safe word. Say Randy.
Okay.
Say Randy if I got to pull out. But Anthony has like a crazy. He's like the most mellow, calm guy in
Yeah,
the world. And
he
I was
really is.
thinking about this yesterday. It's like I think we even maybe talk about it, but it's like, yeah. I mean, when you know who your dad is and is capable of,
Yeah.
you're gonna make your entire personality like you do not have this anger.
Well, that's really what it was. Because I mean, Greg and I both have, or we grew up with very like just big tempers,
over the
so
top.
it's like once
fury. Both of us.
Yeah.
You had it.
We both have bad.
We both
but we're
have
good.
it.
We've come-
But
yeah.
once I kind of found out about my dad, I think that made me kind of make the switch into more of this mellow guy because I saw what could happen if you're that other guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to do that in my late 40s, having my kid now.
Right.
Because I don't want to pass on that.
To
it's just, it is so embedded in the 70s and 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby, get your clothes on. Get your fucking clothes on. We got to go. Then we're not going to go. Santa Claus doesn't exist. You'll die. What?
Yeah. And Santa's going to die, and you're going to take your pants
just
off.
like,
it's too much.
It's way too much,
Yeah.
but it worked.
Sure.
Because it made you cry and put your pants and shoes on and,
and you got
get
to
ready.
clothing on.
I feel like it
'Cause you
works.
curse.
I did?
Yeah.
Did.
Oh, yeah.
But I cursed
I wanted
as
to-
my mom.
That's the same thing Joe's going to say.
I didn't
when
wanna
people
take your-
string him up for Hindu. I'd love But guys, I was Mel.
Yeah.
I got all right, real quick, I got to pay my thing.
What? I've never heard that on a podcast ever.
Parking meter.
He's paying his bills. I get it.
Oh, man. I'll say this is a real Rad Dudecast move. This is great. I've never felt more comfortable on a podcast
Yeah.
ever than this moment.
Why-
I got to tip a waitress I forgot yesterday. I'm going to send her a Venmo. I'm
No,
going to do it right now.
they got,
Hey, God, I gotta call my wife. She
remember
just
these
needs
numbers?
your love.
105 700.
Okay.
Remember it.
I got it.
What is it?
105.
700.
105, 700.
I got it. I only got the first three.
I know.
That wasn't my responsibility. The
I
second
know.
three.
There's no way you were going to get all those numbers.
I barely got
There's
one.
no way your brain would allow you to stay there.
I remember 100, 900.
105 rooster voice. There's no way you could have
237 sickle cell anemia. Is that it? Was that it? I got it, right? Pet me, I'm happy. Pet me, I did good. Oh, Daddy, pet me like a fox. Oh,
No,
Daddy.
no. No.
Rick.
No, no.
Rick? Rick?
Oh, no.
What?
Do it again.
Is that you, Rick?
Oh, no.
Who is in the house? Is that Rick?
No, hang on.
Why are you here?
I put the wrong car.
Why are you have?
Stop it! I put the wrong car in.
Where's Rick?
I put the.
Who are you?
How do I change the car, Michael? Change it.
Please,
Michael-
don't do that. I don't like it. Rick?
Who are you?
He's doing Rick and Evelyn. Just let it go.
Who's Rick and
you
Evelyn?
keep going, man.
Sometimes I just let my mind speak what it wants, and that's what's
Yeah.
happening.
I'm sorry.
Let's get.
So your father was in. Your father wasn't Yakuza. In the
No.
mob. I mean, not that
Yeah.
it's overdone or whatever. I mean, you know what I mean?
Can I say the one?
Maybe if this is the 90s, the mob, I'd be more interested. Because now it's so saturated, mob movies and the mob.
Yeah.
People getting in the mob and dad's dead cousin of the mob. It's like, well, Sopranos really killed it for the mob. And then Giuliani came in and took out the mob. There's not even an Italian section in New York anymore.
There's one guy.
No,
There's
there's
one guy in a suit who
there's
needs
one
friends.
mob guy
I'm the mob.
collecting from one deli.
I'm Mike Mob. I'm Mike Mob. I'll take care of you. Give me some money from the register.
want-
No, Mike. All right.
What was the one thing before you did Mike Mob, which everybody loved?
Yeah,
What
everyone-
was
that was a
the
hit.
thing?
That was a hit.
What was the thing that you were like, oh, can I say this thing?
Yeah. The thing that one family said about your dad?
Oh, well,
What's that?
yeah, because they were like, they were a crime family in North Jersey that was like a family that a larger family was like, yeah, they're too crazy. Like
About
we
his dad.
don't.
Hang on one second. I have to change the car to a Ford Ranger.
Rick,
Do you want to? It's
Rick.
parked on the thing. Why
why are you,
You got-
here if you aren't Rick? Put on. Why are you wearing gloves? No, I will. I just want to eat my dinner.
I just gotta get the.
Sit down. You left your shoes on in the house. I'm not happy about it. Rick, where's Rick?
I should have just parked it a lot. It's on 6th Ave between, it's a,
Yes, it's gonna be Rick and Evelyn, and all she asks is, "Where's Rick?"
hey, listen.
It really doesn't go
All
many
right, go back,
places.
go back.
Okay, yeah. What?
Mainly
Who's calling?
confused.
Who?
Not the-
Oh, probably debt collectors because
Who?
I'm like a debtor.
Oh, debt collectors.
Yeah,
Said deck letters.
I'm like
You
Han
said deck
Solo.
letters.
And they're
You're
collecting
Han
on my
Solo.
deck letters.
How funny are you? if decolators could freeze you in carbonite.
That's the thing I hated about Star Wars. They never showed all the people calling Han for the debt. Hi, this is Gary.
Oh,
is
that's
Han home?
really funny.
No. This is his brother
It's
Mike.
hilarious, man. The whole movie, he's like, the gap again.
Hi, is Mr. Han Solo available? Who is this? Hi, is this Mr.
Is this
Han?
Han?
Solo? No, who is this? Yeah, is this? Well, I would like to. Is this you?
It's so funny. Everybody else is like, why is Han the only guy in the galaxy without a phone? It's just weird.
Why didn't they have phones?
They didn't have cell phones.
No, because
Yeah.
it's a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Right.
Yeah, it was in the past. A lot of people forget that.
I get
Yeah.
that. That they really saved. He saved himself a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah.
Because we would have been like,
Yeah, of
doesn't make
course.
sense.
None of this
It's
adds
not
up.
quantum fixes.
Can I tell you one of my favorite things about Star Wars? I saw this the other day.
Yeah.
I was watching Han's, Obi-Wan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, Luke's like, dude, what the fuck?
Whoa! You said it.
I didn't say I didn't
You
get
said
the
it.
gay.
You did, man.
You said it.
You said it.
All right, well then give me a sexy beat.
Yeah, hit him with something.
Boom, boom, boom.
Here we are.
Boom. Now, please don't swear again.
I've really got enough. It's really hard. How much time we have left?
We have around 20 minutes.
Oh, I could do it.
I'll say this about this pod. Greatest choice you ever made, no curtains. The world. See what's going
Yeah,
on.
the
in
world
here.
is like, why is there a half-naked man with very bad eczema taking his clothes off in front of another man in front of a microphone?
Oh, they've got some kind of sex ring going in there. I knew it.
There's no host. It seems to be run like a parliament. Everyone has equal position.
Today we have strip podcast. Every time somebody swears,
Ooh la
you
la.
lose a piece of clothes. Oh my god, dude, this is the best.
Yeah.
This would be way better if it was girls. Why did I do it with you two? Just two hairy Italians, just mushy bodies.
I haven't done a push-up in 30 years.
I should have done this with Mateo Lane and yeah,
Anybody else?
anybody.
Anybody?
Don't do that
Amy
anymore.
Blotnick would have been great. Took fucking. Ooh.
I
Oh, count it. He's already hard. Look at him. He's not gonna be able to get them shorts off of that.
Like a little anklet socks.
I'll say this.
I always wear two pairs of socks though. So
Oh, really?
No.
Come on.
why would I do?
Those are the comforts that other people do in life that I
break
can't
out.
have.
All right, let's go
What?
back. We're
So
unfocused.
you can't wear two pairs of socks?
No, because it sweats too much and then I'm itching. Like
Yeah,
a-
I
like a
understand
fork.
that.
Is that
Got
on
it.
anything that
There's
your
a-
sock touches? Or your shoe. I'm gonna put it in my shoe.
I keep a fork in my car.
You keep a fork in your car to chisel your feet?
Yeah. Not anymore. I've gotten better,
So
but it did.
crazy.
Never
Dude, it's
know
bad.
when somebody
Bad.
might pass you a meatball or your eczema flares.
That was a big contention. My wife is one of the greatest humans who's ever, who puts up with so much stuff. Nice. She,
Be careful, man.
yeah.
You were right on the line.
Yeah.
Wow.
She puts up with so much stuff. And the one time she really got mad, she was like, you can't put your eczema fork in with the regular forks.
Why would you? Why would she have to tell you that?
Because
Why would anybody have to tell you that you can't put the fork that you scrape your disease with the forks we use to eat ham?
You're doing hot food. It cooks it like a syringe. Like a hot syringe.
This is
No.
Greg's life philosophy. You know what I mean? He doesn't see color. He doesn't see gender. He doesn't see
red.
fork.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just sees the same thing. It's a very progressive man.
Dude,
Most progressive.
that
I would
is
say.
so disgusting.
That is so
I was
funny.
saying, I did say you're
Why
right.
do you have to? First of all, why do you have to wash it? How much excess stuff
Oh,
is
look,
getting on the fork?
Yeah, you got to wash it because you don't want to.
Can't you just wipe it?
You don't want to eat. You want to wipe it and then eat meatballs?
No, but can't you just have? Don't they make an eczema foot fork somewhere? Does
We have 3 forks.
Why don't
when
you-
That's the company's fork.
listen? You ever
When
hear
company
the,
comes, I
You ever heard
credit
this
for
show called Shark Tank?
that. Oh yeah,
yeah.
Why don't you come up with
eczema forks.
an eczema fork? So I mean, that would be so good.
I'll say this.
Two-sided,
Man.
one side for when it's really bad.
Yeah.
Turn it over for the teeth.
Yeah, and an extender so you can do it like when you're on the road and driving.
Yeah. How about this?
Uh-huh.
An extender, and also make it black,
Uh-huh.
so you can put it like nobody sees it when you're doing it. So if it's on your pants or
Yeah,
something
and-
like that,
and I would say do like camo so it's more fun. You know, like
yeah,
it's
you can have whatever.
Yeah, like stylish. Yeah.
You can match your outfit,
yeah, that's pretty good.
and you can take off the top, make it a selfie stick. You take a photo with it.
This is
Yeah,
a really
and
great
go for broke.
idea.
It plays music too.
I don't hate
You
it.
know,
It does.
throw something in there for everyone.
I remember I'm scratching. It's din 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 din.
What song is that?
That's a Tetris song.
Oh, nerd.
You don't like Tetris?
I do like Tetris, but not that much to know the song. Why? So in order to like something, you have to know its theme song.
Oh, damn it!
Three's Company. Did you like the show?
I loved it.
What's the theme?
Three's
song?
Company 2. You know it. Dr. Roper.
What about MASH?
MASH?
Yeah.
MASH. I saw the greatest tweet the other day. Someone was like, if you grew up in my age and MASH came on, then you knew it was time to go to bed.
The Jeffersons.
Fall
Go.
asleep. Jeffersons, come and knock on my door. Jeffersons is moving on up to the east side, to that big hell of apartment in the sky.
Sanford and Son.
Sanford and Son, having some fun. Two dads having a good time. That's about two dads, right? Sanford and Son?
Sanford and Son?
That's about two dads. That's a two dad show.
No, it's not.
Really?
The son and the father. Red Fox.
Red Fox and his father's son.
No, his son.
They were two.
Lamont, you big dummy.
Yeah,
That's
remember the
his
show?
son.
Great show.
We work in a junkyard.
They always argued because they would be like, "No, I'm the dad," and he was like, "No, I'm the
No, he was the dad.
two dads."
They argued because Lamont was a big dummy.
Yeah, big dummy. I remember that was great. He was a big dummy.
No.
A dad.
No, he was not a dad. What's wrong with you?
You're
With
wrong.
Sanford and Son, they would take turns being the son. Is that what you said?
No, they were both dads at all
You ready?
times. But yeah, that's a great one. Yeah.
Mr. Belvedere.
Mr. Belvedere.
Yeah.
How about Silverhawks? Silverhawks. Remember Silverhawks?
Okay, how about Silverhawks?
You can't just say ones you remember.
I like the ones I like the good ones.
man. All right. Well, how about Demi Lovato?
Demi Lovato, the woman?
Yeah,
She didn't have her own show.
So let me ask you a question.
I'll ask you. Yes.
Okay, so your father died.
His
He's
father
gone.
died. Yeah.
Your father's, you have this beautiful relationship with him. You're just close as all heck, right? And can you stop doing that? The hand that touched everything.
Yeah. I get real fingery. Sorry. Say it again. Are you guys having fun?
I'm having a great.
You mean us giggling?
Yeah, man, we're just having a blast.
Yeah.
Now, so, but you and your dad, do you do things together? Do you go out together? Do you?
Yeah. I see
Yeah.
my dad. My dad calls me like almost like every day.
Oh no stuff.
What stuff?
I said no.
You know stuff instead
No,
of
like butt
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
no, man.
I said-
no. Instead of cursing, he said no stuff.
No stuff.
Yeah, instead of
You get it right.
Oh, no stuff. Yeah, no stuff.
instead of
and stuff.
Instead of the other word.
Oh, the other word. You didn't curse.
Yes.
Yeah, 2 points for you.
thank
You
you.
can put a sock on your head. It's funny because you can always tell on this podcast when the coffee crashes for me.
Yeah, I
Because
know,
my brain just goes.
Yeah, yeah. Things aren't connecting
I
just
can't, like,
right. I
he's
know.
saying stuff.
Do you think that? Do you think that? Now, have you
Stop
ever
touching your head.
have you ever run into these mob people at all?
No.
So you're just gone out of that life.
We're gone. They left us alone.
Do you think that you would have been in that life if your dad was still around?
Yeah,
And he was still a player in that world. Do you think you would have been involved?
I think so.
Then do you think you definitely wouldn't be friends with this queen?
no.
I'm his protector.
Buddy, there's no way his father. You would have got him killed.
No, he was left to protect Anthony. That is my job. Like Chewbacca.
Now it is
Uh-huh.
that his father's dead and not around to tell you to beat it.
No, because most mob guys, this is true fact, afraid of
True of fact?
true effect.
Is that
This
real?
Yeah, it's true effect. Google it. Flip. True effect. Most mob guys are afraid of my sexuality, so they won't come in within 5 feet of Anthony.
Yeah, because they
I'm
don't. Yeah.
twisting around.
But Anthony, I mean, am I correct in saying that if your father was still around, you would be a different person, probably
Totally.
a little violent, probably
I
a
would
little.
think so, yeah.
You're small too, so you'd have that little complex.
I'd have that going on.
You'd
yeah.
definitely have a better haircut.
Sure. Yeah, I
And
would.
clothes.
Yes, I would.
And
Yes.
you wouldn't really probably be friends with this gentleman over here who's you're a sweet
I don't
person.
want to live in a world where this is. I don't even like to talk about this. In every reality, Anthony is my best friend. Every single one. I refuse to acknowledge a different. Who's calling you
I
now?
don't-
You have more bills to pay?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah.
Hello?
这里是中国领事
Oh, my
馆
mom.
文件通知，您有一封重要文件尚未。
That's your dad doing another character.
You have no idea how well you know my dad.
That's why he's been preparing this character for an hour, just honing in.
Learn Japanese.
I got these people. I ordered one thing off of AliExpress,
Oh,
and
God,
now they won't stop calling me.
Allah Express?
Ali.
Ali? Was that not?
Ali, 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 Baba.
Strong as 10 men, he's the God man, all about men. Something about men. Right? Something about men.
Is that a third nipple on your nipple?
I got a thing. I don't know what it is. I was going to call somebody.
You are screaming.
I sent it to
Why?
Mike. He said it's not a third nipple. He said it's a normal thing that most men have.
What? When
never-
is
Have a
it?
protuberance.
A what?
Protuberance. It's medical. I went to medical school for.
You're a protuberance.
Yeah. my-
So you didn't go to medical school.
I did 7 years.
No, you didn't.
What?
He worked in a hospital for that long.
I did walk into the hospital.
But you didn't. So you didn't work in a medical. You weren't.
He didn't
I
go to
worked in an
medical-
ER
Wait,
for
no,
5 years.
But you didn't go to medical school.
But I went to medical school for 7 years in Beijing to learn their way. I said, I want to learn your ways. And they took me on as their seventh son.
I can't. Do you understand? I can't do this to the people that listen to this podcast.
Why?
Because they're not going to know the truth.
What is the truth? Truth is what you say enough that you think it's real. And if I want to be a doctor, I'm not going to go to medical school. I'll just tell myself I went to medical school for the next 3 years, and one day I'll forget it didn't happen. Who's that, my dad?
What's the difference between? Can you push the button, please?
What's the difference between...
Oh, he's got it.
Oh, this is
think
my
he's
friend.
got it. That's yeah.
I hope it's a female looking to up her levels.
What?
She's going to come in and see me, and she's going to be like, ooh, I'm up.
If someone
I'm up.
comes, if anybody comes, if the owner of this place comes in here, this is the end of the podcast.
Yeah, man, I think this might get shut down.
If if anybody walks up here and sees your baby chest,
Maybe. If they come in, they're going to think it's the 80s again. Oh, character comedy.
oh, it's great.
Underwear man.
Our new sound guy just went under the ladder. He's dead. He went under the ladder. That's great.
Underwear man.
Underwear man. Hey, everybody get outside, and it's cold as hell, boys.
So
Cold as hell, boys.
I'm going to get back to you.
Yes, I'd love to. This is
Not
way
you.
more interesting.
It's
wanna get back-
fine.
No, I don't want to get back to me. I
I've
wanna get
never
back to
seen
Anthony.
someone who laughs at Greg more than me and you, and it's great. It's great.
There's nothing funnier than
I
this
know,
little
he's
thing.
insane.
Thank you. But did it work out?
They allow me to be me. That's what I like.
Yeah, I know. Yes, it is.
So, back to Beijing.
Very. What? Did you just see Greg?
No, I said back to Beijing.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, good.
So that would be a real thing, though. You wouldn't probably hang out with Greg.
No, I would be.
Don't say that.
Stop.
Just move past it.
Why?
I don't want to think about that.
Listen, it's just a thought,
It's not a good thought.
but it's not your real life. You are friends in real life.
Can't entertain that idea.
Stop.
Well, Greg also sees, I mean, I don't want to speak for Greg, but
Speak
Greg
for me.
sees every
You are me.
reality as a possible reality.
Yeah.
So by you saying it's
Yes.
not real, it could be somewhere else.
That's exactly. There's a world somewhere where there's a Greg who's
Stop
so
watching
sad.
the CW. Okay? You need to stop watching the Flash,
never.
The Crisis.
Arrow, Supergirl. All the universes kid. There's no alternate universe where he's an evil mafia man, and you're just a silly boy that loves dance. And you
I don't
live in
like
the
to-
same block.
I agree. I don't like to believe that exists.
No, it doesn't. This is the reality we're in.
Also, in that reality, where you're a major mob player,
Sure.
Greg is just Nathan Lane.
Yeah, we're both destined to become who we really are. Yeah. You're just actual Nathan Lane.
I mean, is your mom? No, your mom married this guy, so
Mm-hmm.
she must be pretty tough.
Not really. I mean, my mom is like pretty shy.
Oh, really? Okay.
But they
Like
kind-
Adrian?
kind of, yeah.
Wow, she is
Yeah.
kind of like Adrian.
She is like Adrian, yeah. I think it helps to have someone like that because then they're not going to put up a fight again. You know what I mean? If you're like, hey, this is my life, this is what I do, they're not going to be like, well, I'm not cool with
It's a
that.
yin and a yang.
What do you mean?
A
Yeah,
yin and a yang.
Oh, yes. Yeah, exactly.
He just got offended. He turned into his
No.
father.
No,
What-
I'm
I'm
telling
sorry,
you.
what do you
Funny.
mean?
Yeah.
Mentioning his
Sorry,
mom,
Ying who?
we could see Anthony go into the darkness.
You see
No,
that?
no, I
sorry, what the
legitimately
fuck?
just
What?
didn't understand.
This podcast is going to end in a hit.
A what?
A hit.
Someone's going to get hit?
Well, I already got slapped 3 times because of this stupid game.
I almost swear.
What did
I
you
almost
say?
swear.
Yeah, you were close.
Oh, you're
Was
close.
I close?
I don't even hear curses anymore.
Really? Say
That's how
one.
much I curse. You want to see my wiener?
Yeah, no.
Is that what you want to say? Just say it. Say you want to see my wiener. I'll show it to you. You asked, I would give it to
Something about a grown man saying
Yeah.
wiener.
You also-
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I don't like his threat either. He made this whole thing into a threat. You want to see my wiener? Is that what you want?
It was too aggressive and too goofy
Yeah.
at the same
It
time.
was like we were having fun. Now he makes it about, yeah, is this what this is about? Let's just cut to the chase. Yeah.
I'm with a prison guy who's like, yo, suck my wiener. My wiener. Yeah. I love that there's someone who's like, yeah, the most interesting thing I've ever heard on a podcast is that Anthony DeVito's dad is in the mob, but they just keep coming back to some naked guy.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
We did a show.
I totally would have been.
Yeah.
Because he was that. You know what I mean?
he
Like
was that.
without their influence, he might have been me. You know, in a weird way.
Wow.
No, it's funny how
Right.
when it's very important when a kid is young,
Sure.
what influences he has and
Yeah.
where he's from. Because you're absolutely right. Look at you. You're a nerdy, kind of cool, funny, goofy, silly guy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, look, you had that in you. But it would be funny to see what you would have been like if you would have
I know.
been. You would have been a little. You could see kind of how tough you'd be.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, when I was younger, I think
I wonder if
those-
there's mob guys out there that just have silly in them.
yeah.
Yeah, they're just fighting it like not not like being gay, but they're just silly. Like
Yeah,
they're
of
just,
course.
No, I know what you
They
mean.
They
Should've
want to
been
be
comedians.
silly, but they
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would suck.
How horrible they come to the sit down or whatever, and they're like, "Is it?" They're like, "I thought of this bit." You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that
Yeah.
must happen.
Yeah.
But they can't ever say that.
They sit down and like, the four families going to meet, but first, I want to show you a magic trick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a passion. Where is this card?
Yeah.
I mean, guys, how you?
He stole my card! And they also shooting each other.
I want to thank all the families for sitting down. Did you see they got a new? There's a new movie coming out. It's so exciting.
yeah.
What? I mean,
Have you seen the new DuckTales?
Yeah. Like
just to have it in your brain all the time. You can sacrifice your sacro, sitting in the back row, bump for a bump and a jam. You can never do it.
we saw Angelo at Frozen on Ice with no children.
Yeah,
Just loves it.
yeah, right.
Great time.
Just could never be silly. You
Yeah.
always have to be
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a great character. I guess they did do it.
Who?
The Joker or whatever, but
I
just
don't
some
know.
silly mob guy.
Oh, like a silly mob?
Just a murderer. Just
Yeah.
You know
kill
there
you.
was.
But-
What if
like-
your dad was that? What if your dad was just silly like you and he just murdered people?
Yeah, I kind of think he was a little bit because my mom would tell me stories about him, and she'd be like, "He was very funny, and he would sing to me all the time."
Really?
So I think maybe there was
Sing
like
to
a
you?
touch of it.
That's why he got
would
killed?
sing. Yeah, yeah.
Because he was silly? He was in a meeting?
Yeah, he's too much.
I love the mob guy who like
He's just too much.
Yeah, but listen, he won't shut up. I can't take it. He keeps singing these songs.
the mob guy who like cuts someone's tongue out, and then you're like, that was really gruesome. He's like, yeah, but it was a bit. I knew you were coming. I knew you were going to see it. Like it was a joke. Like the tongue thing. You didn't get that? Nah, you guys don't get me.
Take some talk like ventriloquist dummy.
Yeah.
Makes me want to go home and hug my son right now.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why I hug Anthony. I'm his surrogate father.
Greg is so
he?
much as a friend.
Is he really?
Yeah, I mean, Greg.
I raised him.
Yes, Greg calls me. Greg calls me as much as my mom calls me, and he sees me all the time.
Oh, you guys live near each other?
Well, we live like 15 minutes away from each other.
15. It's a 3 to 4 minute walk. If you moved any further, I would have moved too.
Really?
Yeah.
You love him that much?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
So what happens when he leaves you for show business?
I put a bullet in my head.
No, would you?
Why not?
I'll be there for you.
All right. It's a lot of work. I text him probably 3 or 4 times.
It's a lot, Bob. You're taking on a lot.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
I
Greg,
called him the other day. He lost his mind.
Oh man, that.
I called him as
He would be
as
so
Officer
happy.
Biacco.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. He calls me at first of all 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like we're not comedians. 9 in the morning. He goes, "Is this Greg?" And I was like, "He's like, is this Greg?" And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Who's this?" And I was like, "Oh, this is." I said, "This is Greg's brother. I tried to be my brother." And then he's like, He just kept saying, "I'm trying to do this the right way. I'm trying to do this the right way." He told me my car was used in a murder or something, and they were like, and he was outside of my house, and they were going to kick the door in. But it was 9 a.m. My mind was, I was
Right.
like, hook, line, sinker. I walked outside of my house. I have a beautiful deck where I like to sketch the sunsets.
Dressed
I
like this?
walked out and I saw no one at the door, and I was like, "You must be at the wrong door. Maybe that'll save me."
Yeah.
But I believed it 100%.
What did I say? Tell him what I said.
What did you say?
Yeah, when I screamed at you.
He was, "I'm gonna kill you." I don't remember. It was funny. I laughed the whole time. I think you threatened to kill me.
What?
You said you threatened to kill me.
Oh, I thought you said the other word.
What could it have been?
Huh?
It's a game of chess here.
We have literally 3 minutes left, and your Wang's gonna whip out.
Yeah. It's
What
Chekhov's
was that
Wang.
story with Feeney and Evan? That prank.
Oh,
that
the
was
same.
So funny,
did
man.
Feeney tell you what he did to me?
This was hilarious.
So, like, I have this like crazy obsession with packages. Like, if I see a package, my
It's
mind
not
goes.
Feeney's a nightmare with pranks.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
he gets into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He uses all his parents' money. He's rich, right?
Gotta be with,
Yeah,
with,
he
with
has to
skin
be,
like that.
Yeah, where do you get
You don't
those?
look like a
Why-
guy
who
like
dresses like that?
Yeah.
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 Anytime I see one of us driving a boat, I'm like, he's got money. He was
You drive a boat?
Yeah.
He was on his little thing this week, just nonchalantly just driving a boat. It's like it was a Boston whaler or something like.
Yeah.
And you're like, that guy has money. I've never been asked to drive a boat. No.
Makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, it does.
Feeney, I get crazy for packages. If I see an Amazon package, 50% of my brain goes, just steal it, just take it, whatever's in it, you want it, take it.
Greg has opened my packages before
In
because he
the house.
couldn't take it anymore.
For like 3 days, he'll leave a package closed, and I'm like, are you
says,
kidding me?
It's not my
We
fault.
gotta open this. Gotta open this goddamn thing, man. So I go crazy, and so it's a battle for me constantly to not just steal the mail. I understand pedophiles now. Like if
Let him go.
Like, I get it. Like,
go
if-
get somewhere with this.
that's what's in your mind, like that's what's there. If I can barely hang on with packages, these guys, that's like 1,000 times worse. It's like, oh man,
And 1,000 times better.
yeah. It's like there's always a GoPro when they open that box. Everything they open's a new iPhone. Yeah.
Jeez.
Wait, get to the Feeney.
So Feeney, so legitimately, Feeney, we're at the coffee shop. Feeney walks in the bathroom. My phone rings. I answer it, and he goes, "This is UPS. I'm outside." I slammed down the phone and just ran out of the coffee shop, left my computer, left my jacket. It was freezing. Ran as fast as I could. They're calling me on FaceTime, like, because they're like, Feeney, he recorded him coming out of the bathroom. He's like, "Where's Greg?" And Evan Williams was there. He was like, "No, he just took off. I don't know why." And he was like, "I called him and said it was UPS, but there was 0 seconds of thinking." I ran 3 blocks in the freezing cold, had an asthma attack, had to walk back, and they're laughing at me. They're like, "Dude, I just said UPS doesn't even call you. UPS doesn't call and be like, I'm outside."
You have asthma too?
Oh, I have asthma. Yeah.
You have those feet and asthma?
Yeah, I got a lot. That's why I don't have
And
kids.
that nipple thing?
Well, the nipple thing I didn't think you'd reveal. The nipple thing is what is that? Yeah, we're good time, boys.
Jeez. So I'm going to switch.
I got to ask you something before you switch.
Sure.
Did you know? We have a few more minutes. Kevin Meaney.
It's
I
Bob's
can't.
show.
I can't.
What?
Just let
I'm
it-
the host. I'm the captain now. The naked captain who demands to be the host. I got to do my commercials.
Go ahead.
Did you know Kevin Meaney?
Yeah, I knew him. Yeah.
I loved him.
That's what you wanted to say?
Yeah, he was like really fun. He was like a song and dance guy like us.
Yeah, well, yeah, he was. He was very
That's not
Yeah.
right.
well, it's funny he had such a great life because he came out of the closet and finally got to be himself and
Yeah.
his family loved him and people loved him and nobody cared, and so the last, I guess, whatever year, and then he was on Hairspray and he did Broadway.
He was on Hairspray? Is that how he died?
yeah.
No. He he was in the musical. I said it should.
Oh, I thought you meant like he was.
And
that's why Jack and Hairspray, some kind of new wave.
Nobody
underground.
does that.
Yeah, a term you've never heard.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like some designer drugs.
So he, it sucks. And what sucks is that he went. I mean, I guess it's good for him.
Who?
Him, because he went to sleep and didn't wake up. It's not like
Oh my God, that's so.
It's not like suffering,
Right,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
suffering, and it was quick. It was over, which is
I know his whole
but
act. I loved him.
do one thing.
Oh, you can't. You did. I mean, I will just.
I did. I just did.
That's
I
not
can't-
right. Now coming in here with those big pants. We're not big pants people. Come on, your little pants. That's not right. One day someone's gonna put a nail in that microphone. You'll poke your eye out. I did. That was a medley of his bits. You ever do a medley of your own bits? That's what I do. I don't stop talking.
I love it.
I want to switch gears a little bit. Do you have any more dead people you want to bring up that you admire?
Yeah, my dad. I don't know if you know this.
Your
7
dad
years
is
ago,
not dead. I just talked to the lunatic at Lowell's.
He died in St. Joe's Patterson Hospital of the worst case of gay they've ever seen. they've seen them all, they said. I hope they just understand this is ridiculous.
How did your dad get my number?
Oh, I gave it to him. I said, call him.
All right, listen.
All right. I said, Bobby needs a dad. And he swung in like
I do.
Tarzan.
I so do. Every dad I've had.
Dude, my dad will be your dad. He has no problem doing
I
it.
can't do your dad.
He's so much fun.
So this week,
He has a Honda Rogue.
listen,
You can get your kids in the back, is what I'm saying.
this weekend we were in Chicago at the Patio Theater with Creeps with Kids.
Nice.
And well, I mean, Chicago. Both shows this weekend were awesome. Bergen Pack Friday was smoking, but Chicago was off the chain. Packed out, 1,000-something people. It was so messed up though because I mean it's called Creeps with Kids.
Right.
I mean it's not like we're new comics. It's,
Yeah.
it's 4 headliners.
Yeah.
There's no middler. There's no MC.
Yeah.
It's 4 guys going up
Uh-huh.
who've got. We have our college degree in stand-up comedy.
Right.
We're master's degrees in what we do. We know what the hell we're doing, and it's just a great show. And Voss hosts, and Voss, and then it's Florentine, and then it's Brannington, and then it's me. That's the way the shit. And then we all come back out together at the end, and pretty much answer some questions, but smash each other. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just crazy, fun. But so yeah, Voss is 10 minutes into his set the other night, and this couple just gets up and leaves, and this woman screams at him and calls him a racist.
Really?
And then goes on the internet the next day and just goes on a tirade. Her and this husband. And I was just like, and they tried to get into other theaters and they were like, it's just racism. It's not funny. And they tried to hashtag it. It was like when you hashtag something, to me, you're trying to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
You're trying to get people to hate people or not
Right,
like people.
you're trying to get other
when you're
people
if you're
on
just
board.
saying to somebody, I don't like what you said. I think it's okay, fine.
Sure.
Okay. When you hashtag it, you're trying to get those people. When you hashtag racism,
I'm trying to create a brand.
you're trying to you're trying to get somebody to. You're trying to light a fire, is what you're trying to do. And it's just like, and then they actually went through this whole act or the things, and you're reading it, you're like, he's a absolute racist. Absolutely, there's no question about it. There's no question about it that his jokes are racist. Because I have 3 daughters, one of them dates a black guy.
Yeah.
I talked to 2 of them. It's just, and they go, the final thing is when he turned to the black security guy and said, what do you have, an ankle bracelet on? And it's like, okay, I get it.
Sure.
But I would, if it's a fat guy, you're going to turn, fat ball guy,
What do you got?
are you sitting?
You got
you're
a
gonna-
taco in your pocket?
You're going to say something mean to him. If it was a woman, you're going to say, you're just looking for stuff to say.
Right.
And he does do racist jokes or race jokes, but he's a Jew.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
he's a Jew.
Yeah.
His people were fucking fried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fried. I mean, they were. He's not everybody's racist.
Sure.
Right.
Black people, my black friends are racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the way it is. And okay, if you say I'm out of here, just leave.
Yeah.
I get it. You don't like the comedy you saw in the first 10 minutes. Understood. But you're trying. So what you want to do is you want everybody to hate. Everybody? You want us just to hate. So you got angry. I fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What's crazy is that, like,
Hang on.
you gonna take your socks off?
Yeah, but I don't know if I can get this one.
Just take your body out.
Taking my shirt. What's wrong with you?
Just lube it up.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Just get naked. Did you curse? Or are you
said
just doing
hell.
it for fun?
Hell.
Hell counts?
No.
No,
that
it
does
doesn't
not
count.
Oh, thank God.
Can I just say the socks
'Cause this
off? Because if
podcast-
I have to get the sock, I might pull a hammy. The sock's off.
Count is off.
Yeah,
Let's do it that way.
Canada's off.
It's off.
it's fine.
Canada's off. I love that topic.
It's off.
Canada's out.
Oh, thank God. But I just don't understand it, man. And it's so funny because, yes, he did racist jokes, but they're in the name of how silly racism is.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
I have 3 daughters.
Yes.
One of them dates a black guy. I talked to 2 of them. He is so proud of his daughters.
Right.
He loves his daughters so much.
Yeah.
And do you really, now you have to sit there as an adult
Yeah.
and say, does he really not talk to his daughter? That,
Right.
And if you come up with the conclusion, yes, then you're an idiot.
Yeah.
As an adult, you have no common sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's like, and that's the thing too. Like, because secretly in my head, I'm a little worried about like, that joke about dying of gay, right? It's like, is someone going to be offended? It's like,
Yeah,
no,
but
but it's like
that's so silly.
I'm trying to be that, but
I mean, that
maybe
is,
someone
that
thought
is
that years ago.
terribly offensive. I mean, like I made this face every once in a while
Yeah.
so we can edit me going. When you, like, if you ever book something someday and they cut to the show, I'm just going, and they go, even the host of the show, who's usually pretty crazy, didn't like this show.
Yeah. But the thing is, my
You know what,
feelings.
dude? He's a little racist. Greg Stone
you know what I mean.
of Heart.
Yeah, that's, wait, yeah.
I thought you meant the band, and then I was like, I wasn't in that band.
No, you.
And then I get of heart. That's
Yeah, because you.
he's Stone of
made
Heart.
fun of
Yeah.
it.
No, that's on me. This is on me. I'm laughing at myself for being an idiot for not picking that.
I thought the band.
I mean, but
It's also
here's
funny.
I swear I was gonna say
then I made this video. No, I didn't make it, but we had this awesome photographer. What's his name again?
Almost Pip.
Almost Pimp.
No,
I knew his
not
name.
him.
He's
He
great.
was-
Oh,
there.
the one in there. Yeah.
Aiello. Is it Jimmy Aiello?
Almost Pimp is great.
Yeah. McMullen.
It's Toby McMullen. He is. He's just awesome.
Yeah.
He's just awesome, and he's just amazing. Okay, and he produced this thing, and in the middle of it, I'm telling this story about back in the day, me and my friend Jamie, who shredded Italian guy, total like just jacked,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and we were way out in the woods in New Hampshire, like in the middle of fall. It was cold at night and windy. And did you like that? I know you did.
Good.
I know you did. You're a slave to details. So we met these 2 mountain girls.
What?
Yeah, hang on.
It was
That's where we
awful.
need the details.
It was off season.
Who's that?
You know what I mean? It was 2 mountain girls. One was big, like Big J. She was
Yeah.
a big girl.
Yeah,
And there was another one, blonde, but she had like a hair lip. I don't know. She was something, right? So he hooked up with the better looking one. And I was in the back seat sitting there with the shoulder monster from Bugs Bunny. And he turned back and, he was like, come on, man. He was doing stuff with this girl up front. And he was like, dude, come on, have sex with her. And she looked at me. She was like, "Yeah, I wanna have sex." She said another word,
Yeah.
the F word.
Sure.
Fun?
So I was
fun?
like, "All right."
Fun.
So fun.
Please.
She was like, "I want to have fun." So we started to have fun, and then he turned the light on and looked back. He goes, "Dude, I was kidding."
You're putting her in the mouth.
I was like, "What? I thought you were serious." He's like, "No, are you nuts?" And
Wow.
she goes, "Let's finish." And I was like, ugh. So I told this in this story, and Colin Quinn was like, "You shouldn't put that out there
Really?
because of because of
Oh, the-
that's going to offend people."
Yeah. So you didn't put it out there, but then you said it on the podcast?
I did not. I mean, I don't. It's a weird thing. It's like,
Yeah.
I go, what am I waiting for? I'm like, well, who am I waiting to
Oh,
look at?
right.
I can't. Who am I waiting to? So okay,
She
so you
gets
got
presented.
you got people who are politically correct and just do nice little things, and they have their people,
Right.
And then you got guys like Luis Gomez doesn't care about anything. He's got his people. What am I supposed to be in the middle in no man's land?
Hey, you
Just
hang out with
wondering what
Anthony.
to say.
Yeah, you hang with us. We're your people.
Yeah.
What are we with the silly boys?
Yeah. What a
kinda.
great group. The Silly Boys. Then you go then someone says, he said something racist. He also tried to make an invention of rope attached to a penis that jerks you off when you walk. Like, this guy's got no real
What did you
idea.
just say?
Jerks you off.
Yeah,
That's not,
No.
no, that's not a curse.
that is a potty word.
No.
Jerks.
Yes.
Jerks you off?
Jerks? No.
You can't say that. The right word is masturbate.
That's medical.
That's
And this
technical.
isn't a podcast.
Try to get it on. If you have Siri,
Uh-huh.
if Siri knows what that is, you're off the hook. You ready?
Siri. Hey, Siri. Siri. Hello, Siri. Siri. Fucking.
Oh! All right, we're gonna wrap up the show.
Wrap it up. You can't do it for very long.
I know.
People are gonna say
We're
something.
gonna wrap it up as you take your panties off. All right, hey,
Yeah.
what do you got, Anthony?
I'm doing a one-man show, stand-up-y kind of thing
About your dad?
My
About his
dad.
dad?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why you can't talk about it. You want people to buy tickets.
They're free.
I mean, it's a week at the creek, man. Fine. Buy tickets, show up. I'll be
Your
thrilled.
dad's gonna be there.
He's
Ooh.
always there, though, isn't he, Bobby?
yeah.
Okay, that sounds interesting. I wish if I'm around, I might come see that.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I would love that.
It's not gonna happen.
I didn't think so, but it was a great
No,
offer.
I
It
would.
was a
I'll
very
come
nice
with
thing
you.
to
You want to
say.
go?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there every night. You think I'm gonna be?
All right, whatever you.
Where am I gonna be? He's
I
somewhere
can't wait
out
till
there.
he gets married and moves to like Arkansas.
Yeah, I would love to live
Greg
there.
is like, Little Rock sounds great.
So you'll go wherever he
Huh?
goes. Wherever he goes.
yeah, he's my best friend.
And you know what? I love the love you have for him. Get those panties off.
Yeah, hang on.
I'm
counting those off.
Don't show the cat. What are you doing?
I was pantomiming.
All right. Put them on the table. They got to go on the table.
I can't take my butthole out again.
You played a game. You played it to win.
Played a game. You're right.
And is that the type of man you are?
The man. And I just like.
What else?
Oh, this is. Oh, Bobby, this is how I own this podcast. This is how, because
What?
if you force me to take my penis out, then I'm going to sue you, and then I will.
Oh, you're gonna.
I'm going to sue everybody. I'm going to sue. the fans.
Wow.
I'm going to sue. Suarez. I'm going to sue. I'm going to sue.
Wow.
What?
Greg.
But can I just say something?
No, I'll take my dick
Then
out.
why? No, I don't. Stop saying that.
What?
That's not what I want.
Let me take my dick
Got
out.
nothing to lose.
Stop
now, so
saying
yeah,
that.
you can say all you want.
But why did we do all this?
Uh-huh.
You literally, we got to the end and you messed up, and we're ending the podcast.
This is the
know.
big
This was for
finish,
nothing.
man.
It was. Well, the big finish is that I get naked, and then that's out on the internet, and then my
You're not
wife
going to
has
get naked
You know
on.
what's going to happen? My
We're not going to
wife.
show it. No.
I have to
You
show
can't
it.
show
No.
it. You can't.
They
Okay,
can't
okay, I'll take it.
put-
You can't. But wait, no, wait for your
This
ads.
isn't Europe.
Wait for your ads. All right, don't show anything. Make sure nothing's on there. Go ahead. If that's the type of man you are, do
No,
whatever you need
I'm
to do.
going to take my underwear.
No, you don't have to.
I'm going to take it off.
I do not want you to
I know you
do
don't
that
want to.
against your will.
But against the will is what makes me want to do it.
You really
What
turn
else you
those
got?
tables.
What else you got?
This is what gets me going.
I was just going to see that December 9th through the 14th at 7 p.m. At the Creek.
All right, buddy. What do I got there, Michael?
Well, this is your last weekend of the Creeps with Kids.
Yeah, last weekend for this year. And then we go back out. We got new tour dates we're announcing very soon. Creepswithkids.com or creepstour.com. Please go to it. Sign up for the Instagram and YouTube page. What's the YouTube page? Up.
I just want to cover my penis with my shoe.
The saddest.
Are you naked? Are you
The
naked?
saddest sentence I've ever heard in my life.
Putting my shoe around my penis.
I just want to cover my penis with my shoe.
Wait a minute. Wait for your ads.
Oh, all right.
I got it.
Creeps with Kids, the YouTube page for Creeps with Kids.
What is it?
Creeps with Kids.
All right, great. What else we got?
Well, you're going to be at the Comedy on State in Madison, Wisconsin,
Yes.
December 5th through 7th.
Great
Yeah,
club.
I love that club.
Great club.
Great family. Great place.
Great family.
Right, fam.
What else?
The Comedy Connection in Rhode Island.
Oh, classic.
Love that club.
Nine
Those
through
guys are
11.
the best.
Yeah, those are good guys.
You're also going to be in Aruba in December at that
Oh.
comedy.
Aruba.
Are you going to be with what's his name? Is that Aruba?
Yeah, Aruba Ray.
Aruba Ray.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
What else?
January 23rd to 25th. Comedy Works in Saratoga Springs,
Oh,
New York.
Oh,
It's going to be awesome, too. I got some lovely dates coming up. Please join me at some of these venues. I'm going to be doing my best to make you and your loved one laugh.
RobertKellyLive.com.
RobertKellyLive.com. And please, Patreon. I love you guys. You guys are really kicking it. If you're not a member, become a member. We
Trying to just look at you, plug your dates. From the corner of my eye, I just see slowly underwear shifting down a person's body.
count.
Oh, Andrew did not sign up for that.
Andrew, don't look at me.
get
me off your Instagram.
wait. I'm only getting it from here. Are those
These are you ever rock a Gildan?
those are great.
These are Gildans.
Underwear.
Don't get down in the peener. My baloney is showing.
He lost. It's mortadella. Greg lost the game of Strip Podcast where he swore a little too much potty mouth.
I know.
And
Can I put this on me now?
where you
Don't look
wait,
over
you got to
here.
give your ads naked.
Give my ads naked?
Where are you
Yeah,
going
where are
to
you
be?
gonna be?
Well, you can wear the shoe.
Where are you going to be?
I'm going to be in a European sex cult from 9 to 5 the next 10 years. I put my hours in.
Where are you going? Where are you going to be?
Where am I going to be?
Yes.
Mentally?
Lose so much
Broken.
confidence in themselves as soon as they're
Where-
on the came on.
Where are you going to be?
I'll be in the Havisham, the laugh it up in Bogota.
No, tell us your dates.
I don't know my dates, and I'm too scared to grab my phone because I'll drop the shoe. So go to my website,
Ra-
lemonparty.com. No,
No,
my website is gregfstone.com. I just made it real, so it works now.
Oh, you made it real, all right.
Yeah. Oh, thank God.
All right, so here we go.
Thanks.
Good-
Y'all gonna see it when I get. You know, when the cameras go off, I'm gonna dance around naked, so you have to deal with this.
No, the cameras don't go off.
Well, they're gonna go off when
No,
I
they don't go
break
off.
them with my
I
eyes.
have to do my questions to my Patreon, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. I want to thank you guys, all the new members. We're going to do the questions again. I hope you're liking this question stuff. We have a new tech talk coming up this week where I talk about my favorite bag. It's a one I traveled with for the last year, Sidecop Sling, the Day Sling. They have a new one, 2.0. We're going to be talking about that on the Patreon. And Creeps with Kids, there you go. What else?
Follow Robert Kelly.
Oh.
Robert Kelly Live.
Robert Kelly
Instagram.
Live? Yeah, on Instagram, yeah.
Follow.
my Instagram.
What is it?
Can someone tell it?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know it.
I think it's
Too nervous.
I think it's at Greg F. Stone.
It's at Greg-
Instagram.
Underscore, isn't it?
No, that's Twitter.
I think that's
Greg
Twitter.
F. Stone.
And go to. I'll just do your stuff.
Please.
I
Yeah,
feel
Greg
too
F. Stone.
Bad.
Thanks, man.
Go to Greg F. Stone.
Don't feel bad. Now it's dirty.
Your eyes don't avert.
Listen to the Rad Dudecast and yeah.
No, you're getting light on my wiener? Don't wean me up. I don't want the world seeing my ween.
You can't see anything. I won't post that. I'm not. I'm going to take it home. All right, good. Put
That's
your,
about it.
I don't know how to move.
put your
We-
stuff.
we will-
All right, we're all looking
Well,
this way.
yeah. We'll
But the
go with
cameras are hot.
All right. So, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. we got it.
All right. So,
I'm going to do a wraparound move
what does that mean?
where I wrap all my clothes around me like a old Roman
Put your
king.
underwear on.
Because they'll move.
No, they won't. Put
All right.
put one leg on.
All right. The
Watch, I'll
gild,
teach
what
you.
Gildan is like a sword.
You've never been-
Once it's been unsheathed, it can't be returned
You've never
till
been.
it's tasted cum.
You've never been kidnapped.
man. Wish I knew more about swords to beat you on that. But
Okay. All right. Let's wrap
okay,
this
Highlander.
up.
Follow the podcast at YKWD
Yes.
podcast.
Yeah, it's a great podcast.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Great
you.
job.
New live.
I love you guys.
Did you like Anthony?
This is great.
did pretty good.
You know, I love when you first both came on together.
Uh-huh.
Was one of my favorite podcasts we've done on YKWD because you were so unassuming. Both of you look like you're not going to be funny at all. I mean, physically, just shudrules. I mean, you should work at a library in the back. You know what I mean? But I mean, two of my favorites. I mean
thanks,
that.
man.
I mean that.
Yeah, we love you, man.
I love you guys, man. You really just make me laugh. And that's why I love my podcast. I know some podcasts want to be serious. Some podcasts want to deal with issues. Some podcasts want to let the world, and I get it, and I just can't do that. I don't know, whatever. I like to just have a fucking goofy, funny for an hour and a half, 2 hours. And that's what I think my fans love. The most compliments I get is, dude, when I listen to your podcast, I laugh. He goes, I listen to other podcasts and they're funny and they're cool, but no podcast is funny at this podcast. I mean, we laugh the whole fucking time.
Yes, this is great, man. You let people be free, which I think is a great thing.
Check this out, man.
You know?
Yeah.
Check out this new move.
What's that? Oh, you put the headphones.
You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
What do you put in a bracelet? What is in your hand?
I got to get the
What's in your hand? Oh, yeah. All right, Mike, what do you got?
Well, also the Ask Bobby the section's doing great. So thank you guys for all your questions.
Yeah, any questions you have on Patreon, you guys, do we have any announcements for them? Did anybody else join this week?
Not enough to do.
When does your meditation?
Not enough to do. Why would you say that?
I will.
Just say no, you.
No. We have some people we like to do in big chunks. So.
Okay. So, anyways, I want to say, you have any questions? We're going to keep doing this. Ask me at the Patreon. What's the email address?
AskBobby@gmail.com.
There you go. AskBobby@gmail.com. You have any questions? You become a member of my Patreon. if you're a fan of this podcast and you want to support, it's 1 cup of coffee a month out of your pocket. And we give you one-on-ones. We give you the podcast early, video and audio. And we give you these Ask Questions. We give you, everything, right?
They've been great.
All kinds of extra stuff that nobody else gets. And a lot of these videos I put up for Creeps with Kids go to you first. So there you go.
Yep. Follow me at Mike V. Suarez. I'll be at Gotham Comedy Club with Chris Stefano Thanksgiving weekend. And the Laugh Out Loud in San Antonio with Paul Verzi the 6th through the 8th of December.
Hey, that's fun.
Zachy, what do you got?
Zach, the new guy.
Man, I thought that was
Can I
like
just
Batman.
say he's a terrific rapper.
Zach, the new guy?
He is.
Really? Can you give us some?
I can't tell. Do you have any we can see right now?
Rice Fields.
I have to
Rice
say, I know
Fields.
every week he says Zach the new guy, and that's our thing for 2 years. I just say, what's up? He goes, Zach the new guy, and we end the podcast.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, where can they go to see it?
Z the Dropout. If you type that in Google, I'll come out on Instagram, Z the Dropout _.
Z the Dropout. Go check out his rap.
I want to check it out.
He's amazing. You got one of your songs up? All right. He is, because look, if people tell you about that stuff,
Yeah.
I'm a singer. I'm a rapper. It's just a rapper. Anybody tells me they're a rapper, I'm like, oh yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear it? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I don't have the ability to lie to your face when I hear you go, yo, let me tell you what's up. Let me tell you how I'm thinking. I've been drinking. I've been having stuff, and my feet be stinking. And then I go to my mom's house, and she yells out, I got the cloud. What? Out. And I'm ugh.
Make it a Mac.
All right, here we go. Ready? You play the guitar?
Not good enough. I get someone to replay.
Do you wanna smoke? Cause I got that and I'm about to roll. Baby girl, you lost control. So just let me find the indoor. Smell the smoke, feel free to kick back. I can tell you need to relax. Even if them times been bad. Let's get
Been a
high,
YKWD
so kick
special
back,
Thanksgiving
baby,
edition.
do your thing.
You guys are the
Times
best
done
fans in
changed,
the
you can
world.
bar we came.
Thank you
When
so
I was
much.
a kid, we would play
We'll see you
all
after
day,
Thanksgiving.
but
Don't
forgot
eat
to
too
have
much,
fun
fatsos.
somewhere along the way.
Take care of yourselves.
I mean,
You know what,
straight,
Dad?
ghetto reminiscing.